A very good morning from Goa. We are at the GMC Stadium, and this is where the tournament intensifies. From 54 teams from 9 regions, we are now whittled down to the final four. This is the fifth season of the Reliance Foundation Development League, and we are into the national championships in Goa. Four teams remain to battle it out for the name on the trophy. And it begins here with the first leg of the first semi final, and it is a South Indian sizzler. The two times champions Bengaluru Football Club take on Kerala Blasters Football Club as both teams enter into the stage on the back of a very impressive showing in the national group stage. And while the tie cannot be lost in the first leg, it certainly can be lost in the first, and that's something that both managers would have relayed to their players in the team meetings. Big game settings here in Goa. As I'm Suraj, and I'll be calling this game alongside my colleague Kumar. A very good morning, Kumar. Big game feels, isn't it?
Well, indeed, really big game feels it is. Good evening, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from the Bambolim Athletic Stadium in Goa, where the stakes could not be higher. It's semi-final number one of the Reliance Foundation Developmental League. Two giants of youth football collide. Bengaluru FC taking on Kerala Blasters with a place in the grand finale on the line. Here was the earlier introduction of the teams coming in. Suraj, this is big actually.
Big feels as sale. You can see from the players exiting the buses. This was before the teams entered in. Bengaluru Football Club full of confidence after topping the Group A with 19 points. They'll feel that they have enough in the tank, especially with some extra coach in the head coaching department, which Renedy Singh will be in the bench for the players, as the players will be feeling the pressure, but also that excitement, really, Kumar, of playing such a big game.
Well, it is, and indeed, with the format as well now, with two-legged semi-finals. Remember, previously in the Reliance Foundation Developmental League, we had one semi-finals, and that directly booked your ticket in the grand finale. But this time around, I think everything is grander, everything is much tougher. So the two-legged semi-finals, as you see, Kerala Blasters as well coming in from Team Bus. Amit Rana would be the head coach. They were warming up earlier. Everything depends. Sometimes in a morning kickoff at 8 a.m., sometimes your morning routines, your warm ups are very important because if you do not switch up right from the get go, you could be punished. And that's very important. The warm up sessions, just to get in, playing a semi finals, very important for these young men right now.
Well, some of these men would have played the big games before. For some, it will be their first action in this big stage. As Kerala Blasters Football Club looking for their first Reliance Foundation Development League trophy. Would be this season where Kerala Blasters break the duck, or will we see Bengaluru Football Club enter the final once again? Remember, Kumar, every time Bengaluru Football Club reach the semi-final stage, they go out there and win the trophy. So this massive incentive here for both teams to go out there and really put on a showing in the first leg. And as I mentioned before, Kumar, you may not win it, but you can certainly lose it in the first leg.
Well, definitely. And you talked about Bengaluru, right? The first inaugural champions, then won it back to back in the second season as well. And in the third as well, they made it to the semi-finals. So this team, probably a picture of consistency, missed out in the fourth season, but now back where they belong in the semi-finals. And the season, if you talk about Bengaluru, picture of consistency. They topped Group A with 19 points from 10 games, built on a rock-solid defense that conceded just 8 goals. And listen to this, they have kept 5 clean sheets. And going forward, they had their moments too. Rishi is leading the goal chart with 4 goals. Sertocom has been good with 3. That's a talented supporting cast. I talk about Kerala Blasters. They were in the Group B, a side that has been nothing short of explosive. 10 games, 7 wins, 2 draws, 23 points, and a squad brimming with attacking firepower. Makamayum Daniel and Sujin with 4 goals each, backed by Howdimilan Wi-Fi and Toksham Singh. This is a team that knows how to hurt opponents.
Well, they do know how to score goals, and they haven't been as tight defensively as Bengaluru Football Club have. And as you mentioned, 5 clean sheets for Bengaluru Football Club heading into this game. And that kind of defensive solidity just gives your team that massive lift, knowing that just the 1 goal might be enough to nick this game, as the officials and the players are set to take the field here. It is big game settings here at the GMC Stadium in Goa. The first leg of the first semi-finals of the Reliance Foundation Development League National Championship, and kickoff is 5 minutes away.
Oh, well then. The Bengaluru FC in their traditional stripes, Kerala Blasters have not gone for their yellow, which they are so significantly famous for. Instead, they're going in their white stripes. Maybe the symbol is all peace, but hey, before the lineups, before the kickoff, it could be all peace. But when they go into that pitch, expect some fireworks, expect some intensity right from the get go.
Well, battle lines will certainly be drawn as the official leads the two sides out in the middle here. And it is time for the first leg of the first semi-finals. Both sets of players will be feeling the butterflies, but also that excitement to go out there and express themselves in a manner in which they can make their clubs all proud here. Which one of these two teams is going to steal the initiative in the first leg? We are 4 minutes away from kickoff here, Kumar. Tantalizingly close. We cannot wait for the action here in the South Indian derby here. It's Bengaluru Football Club, the two-time champions, taking on Kerala Blasters Football Club.
And if you look at both the teams, they have got strikers up front. For Bengaluru, you've got Sertokom, who's also their captain, who would be leading the attack. On the other hand, for Kerala Blasters, Makamayum Daniel has been in good form, 4 goals in the season. But the only concern that majority of those 4 goals came in the earlier part of the national group stages. Makamayum Daniel has to find his form once again. In the midfield as well, there's going to be plenty of battles. Mohammad Arbash has been in scintillating form for Bengaluru. For Kerala Blasters, Half Million Wi-Fi has stepped up. Thoksham as well, who's been a very big revelation. Remember, Kerala Blasters were facing Dempo back-to-back in the national group stages. Against Dempo, they were losing 1-0 in the first encounter. Thoksham equalized in the dying moments. In the next game, the return leg, the return fixture, once again, Dempo were leading 2-0. And Kerala Blasters in the last 10 minutes turned it around, scoring 3 goals. Thoksham was once again in the thick of things, scoring 2 of them. He's got 3, and he's got that habit. Kerala Blasters do have that habit of resilience and courage. So I think those battles would be really, really intriguing to watch.
Well, that's what you said. Kerala Blasters do not know when they're beat until the very last whistle. And that's something that they'll take forward as Bengaluru Football Club will look to assert their dominance as the two-time champions. And having led the Group A consistently throughout is an opportunity for them with a spot in the final as the officials today with Manbir Singh Kalyan with his 2 assistant referees, Aman Sudham and Nikhil Sharma with the 4th official today, Manish Vashist, will be keeping a close eye from the sidelines as the two skippers out here in the middle for Kerala Blasters Football Club. On the right is their defender Sumit Sharma, and as for Bengaluru Football Club, their goalkeeper Surat Singh is temporarily out there in the middle, and we'll have the captain's armband around him here as both skippers with the officials with the final pre-matches before the battle lines are drawn here.
Well, surprising. Sertokom has not picked up the captain's armband. It's Suraj Singh, the goalkeeper. And Suraj Singh has been good. Bengaluru have been good defensively. We've talked about it, right? 5 clean sheets in 10 games. That is good. And remember, sometimes in the semi-finals, in the knockouts, it's defensive heroics that lead you to the next stages. Good team pictures for Bengaluru. But coming back to it, you talk about coaches, they like to keep defensive resolution in the knockouts. And I think on the back of those clean sheets, on the back of those good defensive record, Bengaluru could profit.
Certainly, the defensive solidity in fine margin games will certainly be the difference as we'll bring you the team news as we are a minute away from kickoff here at the GMC Stadium in Goa. The stage is set for a cracking encounter as Bengaluru Football Club with their head coach Reddy Singh, with Anup Raj on the sidelines, with Surat Singh in goal, Mumlila Hamsing, Yaifer Remba, Bangsan Singh, and Ashik Adhikari with the back four. Adil and Bobish will be in midfield with Cyrus Abhilash, Mohammad Arbash, and Samson as the attacking players with Soto Com as the centre forward. And as for Kerala Blasters Football Club, head coach Amit Rana has gone with a very strong lineup with Pranav in goal, Afin Baiju, Sumit Sharma, Jagannath, and Toksham Singh with the back four. Indranath and Sahil Khurshid will hold the midfield down with the front four of Haudamlian Waife, Atindra and Mohammad Afsal, and Makak Mayum Daniel leading the line for Kerala Blasters Football Club.
Well then, there's some really key battles to draw out for. You saw the captain for Kerala Blasters, Sumit Sharma. He's going to have Sertokom and Sara Sabila chirping in throughout the morning. Has to be careful. Jagannath in that defense for Kerala Blasters have to be careful. And for Bengaluru Football Club, Mohammad Arbash. That would be a key man to look out for. Mohammad Arbash has been scintillating throughout the tournament alongside Ashik Adhikari, who's come, and Samson would also be a key name. Here we go, though. Kickoff in the semi-finals. Suraj, who are you picking?
We are off and running here. It is going to be a tight and tense encounter here, Kumar. And it's which team is going to steal the initiative early on. We'll wait and see here. Bengaluru Football Club in the early stages looking to attack immediately from kickoff. And on the left-hand side, trying to venture forward here. Kerala Blasters will look to keep the defensive shape solid. And it's been a firesome start already here.
Well, this is what you expect in the semi-finals, right? Also, not just the semi-finals, a Southern derby. And these two teams, probably the DNA of football is pretty same. They like to keep the ball, they like to hold possession, and they like to hurt you early on.
Absolutely. Here's Bengaluru down the left-hand side trying to venture forward here. Kerala Blasters just making sure that their defensive shape is kept early on. That early goal will really settle either team if they can get it so. Remember, it's a two-legged tie here. As both teams will try and wrestle the initiative early on. It's well defended there by the skipper. Sumit Sharma gets good distance on it. Should be another comfortable clearance here as Kerala Blasters trying to just play on the counter-attack in the early stages. As Bunsen Singh just lets that go for a throw-in here.
Well, in the first 60 or 70 seconds, it's Bengaluru who are putting on the attack. They've got the first cross inside the box, and that always gives you a bit of early testaments. Once again on the attack.
On the left-hand side, good power shown here. Leaves it off on the left. Cross comes into the box. Good defensive header there from Jagannath. Not clear too far though. On the right-hand side, there can be a cross attempt. Good challenge there, and that kind of commitment defensively is exactly what it's all about.
Yeah, they are pounding Kerala Blasters back. You watch that once again. Bengaluru are on the charge. They're on the ascending. But kudos to the defenders for Kerala Blasters. That's a good challenge. Sliding in.
Brilliant challenge there. Mohammad Afsar just helping out defensively. Head coach Amit Rana will be adamant that his wingers need to help out defensively, not just leave their fullbacks isolated on those situations, as a long punt forward should be comfortably gathered by Pranav here, the goalkeeper. Kerala Blasters have been a few changes here. That front four have played together pretty regularly throughout the national group stages and have formed that connection. Barbash pinches the ball here down the right. We look to just turn away from trouble. Kerala Blasters trying to be proactive defensively. It's been all Bengaluru Football Club in terms of the early possession as Kerala Blasters we get a bit of the foothold in the match.
Well, I would not be surprised because we have seen Kerala Blasters soak in the early pressure. This is a side that probably is not afraid. They let a position attack and then they can hit you on the counter as well. But this is really good start from Bengaluru, putting all the early pressure on the Kerala Blasters.
Here's Hadamlian Wi-Fi, who looks to push the ball forward to his centre forward. And as we mentioned before, Kerala Blasters soaking in the pressure early on. All about trying to knit things in the final third here on the left-hand side. Tokchim Singh looking for the ball into the box here. Near chance, and it's a big opportunity. And just like that, Kerala Blasters turn defense into attack and get the first corner of the match.
This is what we were speaking about, right? Once again, Tokchim, watch out for this man. He has a habit of putting those deliveries inside the box. He found Athindun KP, who nearly squeezed that. Good save though. First shot on target. And we saw that, right? It was Bengaluru who were making all the early dangers, but Kerala Blasters get the first shot on target. This is what they do. Soak in all the pressure and then release it all of a sudden.
Just like that, how quickly they attack here as Adamlian Wi-Fi will be looking to just feed this ball into the box. 3 goals in the national group stages for the number 22. Now looking to turn provider in the early stages as Wi-Fi delivers. Decent flick on header. Bengaluru Football Club should be able to clear here. Sumit Sharma just hooks it back into the position. Should be the keepers, and it is. Suraj Singh with the captain's armband claims, and with a quick release, Bengaluru Football Club now venturing forward here. A couple of passes exchanging here. Once again, they'll be fully aware of the threat on the counter-attack, won't they, Kumar?
Of course. I mean, a counter-attacking brilliance could be the thing that gets the first goal in the semi-final. Get first touch though. But coming back to it, I think pressing would be essential in semi-final. See, Kerala Blasters right now, good pressing from them. They're holding their shape. Looks like a 4-4-2 for them in defensive areas. And they have to make sure they be compact. They retain their shape because that's going to be crucial against the Bengaluru FC side.
Spot on there as Makam Daniel and Athindran both pressing from the front as a two-pronged attack here. On the left-hand side is Wumlinlan Hangshing. He's been very impressive throughout the national group stages here. Ooh, the pass was just left slightly short, but they do manage to clear the danger. As Suraj Singh once again can just take control of the situation here. Adil and Bobish in midfield for Bengaluru Football Club will certainly have to take a lot more of the responsibility in terms of turning and feeding the center forward as Singh finds Yafaremba. Goes for the big switch out onto the left-hand side. Kerala Blasters won't mind these deliveries there. They're a powerful unit defensively on the left-hand side. Here's Wamila Hangshing. All the way back to his centre-back.
Well, do you know what? Hangshing. I'll give you a stat about him. He's played 1,708 minutes altogether in the regionals, in the zonals, and the national group stages. He's an absolute workhorse for Bengaluru. Keeps running up and down the flank. He would be crucial for sure.
Absolutely. Those kinds of minutes so crucial, and that's the Reliance Foundation Development League is all about. Valuable minutes in competitive settings. Bengaluru Football Club once again looking to just venture forward. It's a clever turn under real pressure there. What kind of bravery is needed on the ball from the midfielders from Bengaluru as they're looking to progress here. Kerala Blasters very much pressing here. Once again, the front two of Atindran and Daniel both keeping pressure on the centre backs as Langshan Singh shifts it onto the left-hand side. Good combination play here. Bengaluru looking to get that going and get the under control, and it's a throw-in for Kerala Blasters.
Ashik Adhikari was the highest venturer for Bengaluru on that occasion. He was raising his arm, wanted the delivery inside the box. You can see Ashik Adhikari, box-to-box midfielder, pops in, can go in inside, make runs in the box as well, and then whenever needed, has to come back and track as well.
Those kinds of positions, absolutely critical. Defensively, they'll look to keep that balance and shape going here. Kerala Blasters will be absolutely adamant of keeping Bengaluru at arm's length here in the early stages. Possession very much the blue side here in the early stage, but Kerala Blasters have shown that in the counter-attacks, they can be dangerous as the only shot on target so far has come from the boys in white, and that's a beautiful pass here for Hadamlian Wi-Fi. Daniel is on side here, on the right-hand side, waiting for a bit of support here. He's isolated, but I think he might be offside, and he is.
Might be offside, yeah. I did feel like that, Suraj. The ball was played by Hadamlian Wi-Fi. Just felt like Makamayam Daniel was lugged offside, and the flag coming in very late for a moment or so. We felt, could he be onside? But then the assistant ruining the party.
Fraction too late with the pass there for Hardam and Wi-Fi. Was immediately there helping out defensively. Bengaluru Football Club just looking to play their patterns here with head coach Renade Singh on the sidelines. They will be having that extra boost, won't they, Kumar, in terms of having that presence and that real...
For sure. For sure. I mean, Renedy, he's probably a very known name in the local football circuit. Renedy was handling Bengaluru FC in the ISL, 7 games, recently bid farewell, and now he's not bid farewell, he's joined the reserve team, and this will give such a big boost to these boys.
Ball comes into the box, decent header there, should be able to comfortably clear. They're asking for a handball politely. Referee waves that away. On the right-hand side, they're trying to be as compact as possible as Atika Dikari. On the right-hand side, just see this. That's a brilliant pass wrapped onto the right-hand side. Yes, Cyrus Abilash, first time ball in. Right idea, just lacking with the execution.
See that turn from Mohammad Arbash? Receiving the ball on the turn. That's brilliant. And that's how you break defense. You've got to be quick. And Mohammad Arbash getting the ball, feeding Cyrus Abilash. Just unable to provide the right ball inside the box. Feels like Sertocom is the highest man forward. Cyrus Abilash for a moment or two was joining Sertocom, but he has dropped back now. It's going to be really interesting because Bengaluru Football Club, they have a very fluid starting 11. I mean, they can play anywhere, these boys. They keep on switching. Hangshing on paper is a forward, but he plays as a fullback. So that goes to show you that how versatile this Bengaluru FC side is.
Those kind of rotations makes it very difficult for the defenders. Might have their assignments in terms of man-to-man. He's been put under pressure here as Bengaluru pinched the ball in midfield. Now shifted on to the right-hand side. Here's Ashika Adhikari. Just feed that forward and look at who's helping out defensively. Adamlian Wi-Fi, who's helped out tremendously defensively, gets the challenge in.
He's a workhorse as well, Adamlian Wi-Fi. He's an absolute workhorse for Kerala Blasters, up and down running. We talked about Hangshing in terms of a workhorse for Bengaluru. For Kerala Blasters, that man is Adamlian Wi-Fi.
Corner for Bengaluru Football Club here. First corner of the match. First corner of the first leg of the semi-finals. A left-footed in-swinger expected off the left foot of Mohammad Arbash. Feeds it into the box. What a delivery, and it is 1-0. It's a terrific header, and the two-time champions with just under 10 minutes on the clock take the lead. It is a magnificent ball, and it's a bullet header.
Well then, there it is. The deadlock is broken. One ball from Mohammad Arbash, and there was Sertocom, the captain, scores the first goal in the semi-finals, and that will give them a big boost.
Oh, it's a hammer blow for Kerala Blasters. They've defended well so far. The set piece is a brilliant corner from Mohammad Darbar on the money. And it's now up to Kerala Blasters to go again here. We've seen them throughout the tournament, Kumar, in terms of how they come from behind. But in a semi final, this would have been a nightmare scenario.
Well, I mean, probably I would still say that they are just doing okay. We saw a bit of early shots coming in from Kerala Blasters as well. I won't actually bet my money against them. They can easily come back with the kind of squad they have, with the kind of depth they have. And you talked about national group stages, the way they have already come back from situations that they were losing. Probably I would not.
Really, really swiftly. That's how quickly things work here in this game.
Well, do you know what, Suraj? If that would have gone in, actually, I would have panicked because 2-0 early on in the first 12 minutes. I mean, uh, lucky for Kerala Blasters that Arbash couldn't sort his feet because Sertacom was lurking in the center areas.
He was desperate for the ball to be played across the face of goal, and it's a huge let off there for Kerala Blasters. And it's critical from Kerala Blasters' point of view that they keep the scoreline and not allow Bengaluru Football Club to extend their lead here. One can turn into two really quickly, and after Soto Com's goal, Bengaluru Football Club threatening soon after.
For sure. And over here, I only remember what you said earlier. I mean, you can't win a semi final in the first leg, but you definitely can lose one. Kerala Blasters, I don't think they have to press the panic button yet. A lot of time remaining, but they have to be careful because Bengaluru, they are growing in confidence.
Absolutely, with possession now very much in favor of the two-time champions. And on the right-hand side, going to venture forward, stronger to the challenge, lovely touch onto the right. Now we're going to venture forward. Bengaluru just keeping the ball. It's exactly what head coach Randy Singh wants here. Keep the ball and frustrate the opposition.
And now you see Bengaluru have gotten their familiar position. Bungson alongside Jai Faremba as the centre backs. Samson as the right back and Hangshing as the left back. Ashika Dekare is supporting Samson on this right hand side. And now they've just, I mean, they changed so much. If you look closely, they keep on changing. Ashika Dekare is right now on the right hand side. He can go central, he can go on the left. It's a very fluid and versatile lineup for Bengaluru, and I think that's the biggest strength. They keep on manipulating those positions. Do not let the opposition track you. It's very hard to track these boys. I mean, if you go for man-to-man marking, they keep on changing position. This is very hard. I think you've got to mark your zones, is what I believe.
Absolutely, because of those rotations that Bengaluru have, you cannot just be focusing on your man because those switches can happen really quickly. As you mentioned there, Kumar, zones critical in these situations here as Bengaluru Football Club will be searching for that second early on, just create that bit of comfort zone in a game that will require to go the distance. Here's a big switch out played. Adamnian Wi-Fi waiting for the ball, but he doesn't reach him. Great feet there shown on the right-hand side, and he should get the foul, and he does.
Uh, Samson, we've talked about him, the fullback. He's a very handy player, and that time evading those challenges, earning a free kick for his side. This man as well, Jai Faremba. He's a very sturdy central defender. Actually, he's playing as a central defender, but he can also play as a midfielder. And he's really handy whenever he plays as midfielder. Probably we can see that tactical change happening anytime late in the game when Randy wants to make some substitutions. Also, with those players playing in multiple positions, helps the coach with substitutions.
Rubbish now in midfield. He shifts it out. This is exactly where Bengaluru Football Club have the game here. They're topping that really intense Group A, going down to the wire right till the end to get the job done. That 2-0 victory against FC Goa and that Bengaluru Football Club would have top Group A, exactly where they want to be as Makok Maniam Daniel. On his lonesome on the left-hand side. Look at the number of blue shirts helping out defensively, though. It's good, very good defending there by Ashika Adhikari. Your Football Club looking very comfortable on the ball here. Kerala Blasters, you can just get a foothold in the match on the left-hand side, and it's a quick challenge here. Can Bengaluru turn defense into attack swiftly? A couple of turnovers. Out for a throw-in.
Just to elaborate your point, Makamayim Daniel is found in position on the left-hand side. Look how quickly the Bengaluru boys were hounding him up, not giving him any space to maneuver. And that's what you need to do in semi-finals. You got to be intense. You got to have your best pressing game. Defensively, you got to be solid and resolute. Bengaluru are doing exactly that.
Well, there's 15 minutes on the clock. Soto Combs' goal from the corner, which Mohammad Arbash put absolutely on the money. Has been the difference between the two teams. Here is the goal scorer, Sotocom, just peeling onto the right-hand side before he makes his way into the central areas. As Ashik Adhikari goes to Faremba here, searching for options. He loves that big diagonal and right on cue goes and delivers that. Good defending. There's Hangxing. To keep the ball in tight areas. Adil now looks for the big switch again. You've seen this as a highlight from Bengaluru Football Club, switching flanks. As Kerala Blasters happy to just get rid of it.
Well, probably one key difference what we have seen in the opening 15-16 minutes is Bengaluru defenders, they're not afraid of switching the play. You just saw Yai Faremba with that long switch. I've not seen that from Kerala Blasters. Probably they've had very less of the possession. Bengaluru have been manipulating the ball really well.
And on the right-hand side, ball comes into the box, should be comfortable, and it is. Pranav with a decent grab, looking for the quick release. Now Kerala Blasters need to get the ball on the deck and start playing here. We've seen Bengaluru Football Club looking very comfortable in possession as Kerala Blasters once again goes for the long ball there and hands the possession straight back to Surat Singh, the skipper.
Just a bit of probably losing track right now, Kerala Blasters. That long ball was wayward, not finding anyone. But what they have to make sure is that they keep on staying in the game, just hold down. Do not let Bengaluru score another. And later on, just trying to probably outgas them and then put your foot on the pedal.
Back pass nearly just showed enough to Atindran on that occasion as on the right-hand side. Good feet shown by Mohammad Arbash, being immediately shut down there. Kerala Blasters will know that every time Mohammad Arbash does have the ball, they'll have to hound him and make sure that there's absolutely no space for him. And down the left-hand side now, Kerala Blasters trying to just build up the play, but they're finding it very difficult to keep hold of the ball. Again, they've pinched the ball in midfield here. Bengaluru now have plenty committed into this attack. Brilliant from Cyrus Abhilash, who goes on his left foot, well over the crossbar. But that's the danger from Bengaluru.
Well, Cyrus Abhilash, we all know he's a tricky lad, and just a glimpse of what he can do. Bobby fighting Cyrus Abhilash beating his first defender, taking a left foot shot, just up and over. Got too much power onto it, but nonetheless, good sight.
And Cyrus Abhilash, we saw him early on the right-hand side, now on the left. We talked about those rotations, and it's very much on display here. As Bengaluru again, lovely touch there from Sotocom on the left-hand side. Can he get there first? He does. Mohammad Arbash now just searching for a few options, decides to keep possession, finds Wimlan Al Hangshin. Exactly where Bengaluru Football Club thrive here. Possession just frustrating Kerala Blasters. Barely gotten involved in this game as Faremba goes for the big switch again. Magnificent pass there from Faremba. Perfectly executed. Mohammad Arbash now pulling strings in midfield. This is sumptuous football for Bengaluru Football Club. Sumit Sharma comes across and makes the interception. It's a critical interception from the skipper.
This is good. This is really good for Bengaluru. And Kerala Blasters right now, they are not they're not defending this well. A lot of spaces to operate on the left-hand side. That long switch coming in from Yai Faremba. They're enjoying themselves, Bengaluru, right now.
Spot on there, Yai Faremba. If you give him time and space, he'll keep picking out those passes. Down the left-hand side here, Bengaluru looking for the cross into the box. It's nearly perfect there. Oh, my word. How close is that for Bengaluru again? And having scored the opening goal, they have had two glaring opportunities to double their advantage.
And you know what? Sertacom was once again lacking. Got there first, just not able to put that shot on target. But you know what? I was watching them throughout the national group stages, Bengaluru, and I thought they were not creating enough opportunities for Sertacom, their captain, their striker. And this is where Sertacom actually flourishes. You put the balls inside the box, and he will get to it first. He's got a towering header onto it. And once again, one ball from Arbash that went to the back of the net. Another ball coming in from left. Sertacom went there first. He's doing good.
That's the kind of service he'll be thriving on here as Adamyan Vaifed trying to trick his way on the left-hand side. Well defended from Bengaluru. Having conceded that early chance, Surat Singh having to make the save. Since then, Bengaluru Football Club totally dominant in all aspects of the game. Kerala Blasters yet to get going, just waiting for that foothold. And this is where, Kumar, they have to keep hold of the ball.
I mean, absolutely. Just one shot on target, and after that, it's been all Bengaluru. We have not seen anything attacking-wise from Kerala Blasters. They're trying, they're punting the ball forward. But I think, this time around, there could be a chance. Cut away, though.
To be done there by Bangsan Singh. Now Bengaluru on the left-hand side. They use both flanks here, and then that space opens up on the opposite flank. Such clever movements here from Bengaluru. Beautiful turn. Now shifts it onto the left-hand side. Bengaluru want that second here. And Sumit Sharma once again defended well. Clears that away. The skipper has been busy here, Shkuman.
You see, on the previous occasion as well, yes, the delivery inside was not perfect, but the idea is pretty clear. They want to play it on the first time. They don't want to just engage the ball left, right, and center. Yes, they're doing it, Bengaluru. They're keeping the possession, but also wanting to play it first time. But sometimes this could happen as well. Probably not the best of passes.
That passing has to certainly improve, and that's something that head coach Amit Rana will be absolutely adamant about. Need to keep the ball, but Bengaluru have been hounding them out of possession, and the work off the ball from the two-time champion has been first class here, forcing Kerala Blasters to keep playing it long. And that's where your midfielders, Lukaiba Mindranath and Sahil Khurshid, need to take responsibility and demand the ball. Just try and get their team playing here.
Well, Bengaluru FC, that's a good CV, two-time champions. That's a portfolio that could strike fear in the heart of your opponents. This is a foul, yes, it is.
Dr. Singh taking a bit of a tumble there in midfield. You can see every time Kerala Blasters have the ball, look how quickly the boys in blue immediately swarm around. Work off the ball has been first class, giving them the platform to go out there and be attacking. As Mohammad Arbash keeps his balance. Such a tricky footballer. He's got so much ability, but also very strong in terms of laying off the challenges and making sure that he does keep his balance. On the left hand side, now going for the big switch out again. Bunsen Singh on the left, alongside Indranath, alongside Faremba rather, can play those switches, Kumar.
Well, of course. I think I need to see those switches coming in now for Kerala Blasters as well. You got to get their defenders, those tall defenders, trying to just control it from the back. We have not seen them assert their dominance. It's all been Bengaluru. Saras Abhilash has been in the heart of it.
Right, Abhilash loses out here. This is where Kerala Blasters need to take hold of the ball here. Atindra now to play onto the left hand side. Look to play Daniel, but it's onto the left hand side instead. Daniel can make his way forward. Calm play here. Dr. Singh plays the ball into the box. It's comfortably cleared away. It's Kerala Blasters, slowly but surely trying to get a foothold in the game halfway through the first half.
Expected more from Toksham over there. That was a good ball to find him on this left hand side. And Toksham, no real pressure, but the delivery probably was disappointing. But you expect more from him. And Kerala Blasters, they have to make sure that whenever they get possession, they have to be more resourceful. You cannot waste those possession. Once again, Toksham unable to control the ball. Cuts, how would I say, a frustrated figure a bit right now. Team is trailing 1-0. Probably not the best of starts. And that would be the right word.
Yep, spot on there. Frustrated will certainly be head coach Amit Rana in the early stages here, but still plenty of time to try and rectify the situation. But critical from Kerala Blasters' point of view that don't concede again. Oh, this is a very loose touch here. And now Bengaluru are in business here. Clever feet on the right hand side. Goes for the cutback. And out of absolutely nothing, Bengaluru Football Club nearly profit. It's a corner.
You know what? Samson found himself on the ball, and for a moment, when he was probably tricking his defender, I thought he could have gone down. And does well to stay on his feet. I don't think there was a challenge, but for a moment felt it loses his balance, and the penalty would be last thing that Kerala Blasters want right now.
Bengaluru already scored from one corner here as Mohammad Arbash again delivers the ball into the box, and it's 2-0. They rinse and repeat. Bengaluru Football Club with their second corner have the second goal. It's a brilliant delivery from Arbash on the money, and the header emphatic.
Action replay. This is action replay. Once again, Arbash from that corner. And this is absolutely perfect for Bengaluru. They're enjoying themselves in the semi-finals. 2 goals early on in the first 25 minutes. My word, Kerala Blasters, they have a task on their hand now.
This is an absolute nightmare scenario. As head coach Amit Rana will be absolutely fuming that both goals have come from set pieces as Bengaluru Football Club take control of the first leg of the first semi-finals here. Adil on the score sheet after Sotocom opened the scoring, and now they are in business here. Bengaluru Football Club, they thoroughly warrant a 2-goal advantage here, Kumar.
Well, of course. Once again, Mohammad Arbash is in the heart of everything from those 2 corners. His set piece has been top notch. And Adil stepping up to the pitch. He's done well. Sertacom with the first header. Adil with the second. Action replay, as you said it. And that's absolutely the word.
Brilliant delivery from Mohammad Arbash. 2 assists in the first leg. They're stepping up when it really matters. And Bengaluru now looking hungry and going for more here. On the right hand side is Bobish. Goes for the cutback here. Should be comfortable defensively. And they do manage that. Kerala Blasters are on the ropes here. They need to certainly rectify the situation now on the attack on the right hand side. Heavy touch shows far too much on it. Does manage to stay on side. Bengaluru have enough defensively. Oh, what a challenge that is. It is risky. It is brilliant. Talk about a last dish challenge under pressure. They give the ball away again. Kerala Blasters, can they profit from it? Chance on the right hand side. Hardamlian Wi-Fi puts it into the box for Daniel with the effort. Off balance and off target.
Well, this is good though. This is really good. For a moment, just so I thought that could have been a penalty, but the challenge was absolutely on point. Still, Ultimate Wi-Fi finding himself on the right hand side, puts the ball in. Makamayum Daniel should have done better. Should have done better. Team trailing 2-0. But it's good to see that Kerala Blasters, maybe after that second goal, probably a wake up call that they do need to find something of significance now.
Desperate wake up call indeed here. Kerala Blasters looking to try and reach the defense. The ball in the back of the net. It's gone pretty much opposite in terms of what they're expecting going forward here. Kerala Blasters, have we seen throughout the tournament, they have that ability here, and now looking for the goal that will half the deficit here. Sits down nicely. What a chance that was for Atindran. Doesn't make the contact. Still a chance, and it just goes wide. Kerala Blasters coming close, but not close enough.
But it's heating up now. There it is. There's the response you want to see from Kerala Blasters. That's what their fans would have been wanting. In the last 60, 70 seconds, two chances and two good chances, Suraj. Both of them could have been in the back of the net on any other day.
A goal for Kerala Blasters will be absolutely critical here. The next goal from their point of view has to be for the boys in white here. A corner for Kerala Blasters with Hadamli and Wi-Fi on the near side here. Looking for the in-swinger. Kerala Blasters desperate for a way back into this contest. Two goals have already been fashioned from corners, but this time from Wi-Fi. It's out for a goal kick.
Well, the idea was right. Probably was going for that far post. In the end, no one making that run. Hardimil and Wi-Fi. He has to step up. And nearly found the assist. Trying to put the ball in for Makamayam Daniel. And then on second occasion as well, good chances for Kerala Blasters now that they have to probably maintain a defensive solidarity. Do not let Bengaluru score the third. It's very essential that the next goal that comes in this match comes from Kerala Blasters if they want to stay in the contention.
Well, head coach Randy Singh will certainly be telling his boys that even if you don't score the next goal, make sure that Kerala Blasters don't find a route back into this contest. They have them exactly there where they want them to be here. Stockton Singh down the left-hand side slips it back, nearly plays the 1-2 there with Indranath. Cleared away from Bengaluru Football Club's point of view. And it's a chance on the counter-attack here. Here's the danger man, Mohammad Arbash, who already has a couple of assists to his name and plays a clever pass onto the right-hand side. He might be onside, and he is. He puts it onto a plate to make it 3-0. Bengaluru Football Club are ripping Kerala Blasters Football Club apart here. 3-0. And we're just under 28 minutes on the clock. They have been first class, Kumar.
Well, Cyrus Abhilash gets on the end of it. Once again, Mohammad Arbash in the thick of everything. This is absolute heaven right now for Bengaluru. Sertocom puts it on a plate. Cyrus Abhilash arrives first, and Cyrus Abhilash finishes. This is delight for Bengaluru. Not the very same for Kerala Blasters. They're trailing by 3 goals. They probably hopes of qualifying in the semi-finals are slowly vanishing.
3-0 with under 30 minutes on the clock. Cyrus Abhilash taps it home. How good was that from Sertocom? Being found by Mohammad Arbash, who's pulling the strings in midfield. Kerala Blasters cannot pick them out. That's the right thing. Beautifully paid. The front three combined, and it's a tap in the end. The 2 goals from set pieces, 1 from open play. It has been perfect from Bengaluru Football Club.
And you know what? In all 3 goals, what was the common point? Mohammad Arbash. He has been the common point, and we have talked about him in distance. And Mohammad Arbash, he has the experience of playing in big games. Remember, last time around in the finals, Classic versus Mohan Bagan, Mohammad Arbash was a key player for Classic. And this season, he's found himself in the jerseys of Bengaluru. So he has plenty of habit of playing on the big stages. Probably that experience coming up trumps in the semi-finals. 2 assists. And in the third goal as well, playing a pivotal part.
He has been faultless here, Mohammad Arbash. And this break here for head coach Amit Rana is going to be crucial here. What do Kerala Blasters do? Because every time they go forward, they will leave the spaces. As I mentioned before, Kumar, While you may not win it, you can certainly lose it. And if Bengaluru find a couple more goals from here, it might be game over and tie over as early as the first leg here. Kerala Blasters will have to find the next goal. It's as simple as that.
And you know what? You watch the third goal once again. That all started from that clearance from Jagannath, the number 2 for Kerala Blasters. There was a long ball in. Jagannath trying to clear his line, didn't get the best of connection. Oh my god, once again could be deadly.
Risky touch there. Now Bengaluru soon after the water break, looking for the fourth. Kerala Blasters all over the shop here. That kind of defensive solidity is required, but they're not able to keep the ball. Every clearance seems panicked here, and Bengaluru Football Club are certainly sensing it, and they're just looking to pounce with every mistake that Kerala Blasters are making. Bengaluru have been just putting them to the sword here. With under 15 minutes of normal time remaining in the first half, it has been all about the two-time champions Bengaluru Football Club, Sotokom, Adil and Cyrus Abhilash, all on the score sheet in the first leg of the first semi-final here in a commanding position here, Bengaluru Football Club.
That's the right word, commanding. I mean, those attacking players, they are really enjoying themselves out there, playing at their will. Kerala Blasters' defense has probably been caught. Not the best of first 30 minutes that we have seen from. And look at this, what a flick!
Beautiful touch there. Sensational football this from Bengaluru Football Club. It can happen, Kumar, when you're 3-0 up, confidence through the roof. The boys start popping the ball around. Those one touch around the corner becomes special. And we've already seen 2 goals from corners already, Kumar. Is it going to be third time again? Head coach Amit Rana will be absolutely fuming that his team have led 2 goals already. Bengaluru Football Club looking for the fourth.
Well, this time around from the other side, 2 of them coming in from the right, chance to put the ball from the left.
Samson now looking to just put that in swinger in. Kerala Blasters have had enough warnings from set pieces. This time Samson delivers the ball with decent whip and height towards the far stick. He wins the first header. Off target. Kerala Blasters can breathe easy now.
He was aiming for Yaifer Ember, the central defender who was making that far post guard. A good ball in, but Kerala Blasters, they would be, well, I won't say they would be happy, probably relieved would be the right word. The ghost of the corner does not strike them this time around. Once again, losing possession, Arbash feeding onto it, goes down, earns a free kick.
Brilliant again. Look at how quickly Bengaluru Football Club, despite being 3-0 up, hounding Kerala Blasters. Possession, they have been first class. It's given them the platform to go out there and express themselves going forward. Defensively solid. Going forward, they have been irresistible. Bengaluru Football Club now looking to put Kerala Blasters to the sword here. 3-0 and looking very comfortable. Now to Cyrus Abhilash, the goal scorer. Shifts it again. Good defending there from Jagannath. Just about gets that away. Daniel now trying to keep hold of the ball. Immediately shut down that lovely play there from Hangshing, who has to be careful to not commit the foul he hasn't. And now Kerala Blasters on the counter-attack on the right-hand side, looking to venture forward here, going for the big switch. Daniel waiting for it. Should be comfortable for the goalkeeper, and it is.
Not happening right now for Kerala Blasters. Just feels like a bit distorted, disoriented. We talked about it, right? I think the morning fixtures can be a bit tricky. You got to get in your grooves. You got to do your warm-ups right. Bengaluru, they feel like they're charged. They are energetic. They have been rewarded by 3 goals.
On the left-hand side again, Bengaluru still hungry for more here. Cross comes into the box. What a ball that is to make it 4! It is put on a plate for Sotokom to get his brace in the first semi-final as Bengaluru Football Club are ripping Kerala Blasters to shreds here. What a ball that is from Hangshin, and Sotokom does the rest.
Well, 3 headers. Talk about it. 4 goals scored, 3 of them being headers. Sertakom gets his brace. This time around, ball put in from Hangshing, left for delivery. Sertakom, the captain, once again with the header. My word, this is turning into a carnage. Kerala Blasters have been tore apart. Bengaluru, they're enjoying themselves. Well, more than enjoying, they're absolutely dominating out here in Goa. 4-0.
Demolition job on display here. Kerala Blasters do not know what's hit them here. They cannot cope. They're finding it incredibly difficult here. Bengaluru Football Club have played pretty much the perfect first half, and the scoreline reflects that 4-0. We did not see this coming, Kumar, as Kerala Blasters searching for a goal here on the volley. It's well off target again.
Well, all I remember is you saying that you cannot win a semi final the first leg, but certainly you can lose it. And right now, the way things are going on, a lead of four, I mean, we have seen some crazy comebacks in the youth league, but probably this feels like this game is going too far from Kerala Blasters. And I think they would be hoping for that halftime whistle. They would be just urging Amit Rana would want his boys to just stay on intact, do not concede the next one, and probably waiting for that halftime whistle.
Desperately waiting for the halftime whistle, but Bengaluru Football Club are not done here. Oh, good decent ball in, good grab, but I think the ball just about grasped there by Pranav. He's had no chance in terms of making the saves, in terms of Bengaluru creating opportunities. That ball, Kumar from Ramlal Hamshing, was just perfect, wasn't it, for Soto Com? As Kerala Blasters now looking to venture forward onto the right hand side. Pinches it in midfield, now shifted onto the right hand side. Bengaluru, every time they go forward, they look very threatening. Kerala Blasters are in a very tricky position here, Kumar. Do they go for a goal? Because they know every time they venture forward, Bengaluru can hit them on the counter, and this could get really, really ugly.
Now, that's a very tricky question. Probably a right question as well. Do they go for goal in the second half? Still, though, probably 7 to 8 minutes remaining in the first itself. But what do they do? Do they go for goals? Because if they go for goals, Bengaluru, and now they would be pretty relaxed. They would be waiting for Kerala Blasters to respond. And when they respond, when they move forward, there would be plenty of spaces to exploit. So it's a very tricky question. Do Kerala Blasters go for goal? Or do they just hold on to the guard and say, you know what, probably this leg, the first one, has not been our best. We take it to the second. I'm not so sure. It all depends on Amit Rana and that coaching team. What's going to be the tactics once again? Look at this from Bengaluru. Champagne football.
Full of confidence, and it's seeping through every single player here. Well, Bengaluru Football Club would have certainly been confident heading into this game, but even in their wildest dreams, they wouldn't have figured out that this would be the scoreline with 37 minutes on the clock. Soto Com with the brace, both with terrific headers. Adil and Cyrus Abhilash adding to the gloss to the scoreline here. Kerala Blasters are in a position where they find themselves possibly just finding themselves that losing that grasp of the final through their fingertips here as the ball from Daniel waiting on the right hand side. Good bit of power and trickery there. Ball into the box. Chance here. Good block. Solid block there. Bengaluru finally being tested a bit defensively. And now on the attack on the right hand side as a slightly heavy touch here. Might have expected good challenge there. Auction Singh clean as a whistle here as Kerala Blasters looking for possibly a goal before halftime to try and cut this down. Here's Haudamli and Waife waiting for a few options here. Decent touch there. Daniel wants the foul. He's not going to get it.
Well, I think the story has been very simple. It's been Bengaluru who have been absolutely ruthless in attacking.
Corner opportunity here as you can see the Kerala Blasters with forlorn faces on the sidelines. Corner for Kerala Blasters. Mohammad Afzal looking to feed this into the box. Scored 2 goals in the national group stages. Afzal has to turn provider here. Kerala Blasters need to find a way back into this contest some way, some shape, some form. 6 minutes plus added on time remaining in the first half here at the GMC Stadium in Goa. Opportunity for Kerala Blasters with set pieces. We've already seen Bengaluru be devastating with the corners. Afzal delivers. Good ball in. Header well over the crossbar and out for a goal kick.
Well,
delivery there.
That's good to see at least some positive signs from the corner. Yeah, probably a decent delivery, but not the best of outcomes.
Sumit Sharma on that occasion. And the skipper plays that into midfield nicely here as Bengaluru Football Club from their point of view. 4-0 towards the halftime break is just about the perfect tonic here. Beautiful football again. Just committing the Kerala Blasters players Now shifting it from left to right, the way that they have switched the play and kept Kerala Blasters continuously guessing. 5 minutes plus added on time remaining in the first half. Bengaluru looking for the fifth here before half time down the left hand side. Reddy getting a lot of joy, waiting for a bit of support here. Ball towards the outside of the box. Good first touch there from Arbash. Almost breaks kindly for him. Nearly gets there first. Bengaluru Football Club now searching for the fifth. Mohammad Arbash pulling strings all the way in midfield. On the central areas here, Kerala Blasters, do they stick or do they twist? Critical from their point of view, where they absolutely need to keep hold of the ball. They've struggled in terms of possession. It's been all Bengaluru Football Club. With every single metric, they have dominated this first half. Head coach Randy Singh has put on a tactical masterclass here. Kerala Blasters searching for answers.
Well, then, probably this one needs a rescue. This one needs a rescue from Amit Khan and his boys. A rescue probably that will be remembered in the youth stages. Trailing by 4 goals, not much time remaining. That half-time whistle would be a blessing for Kerala Blasters. Makamayam Daniel, there's the confirmation, has received the yellow card. The first yellow card of the game, I believe.
Yep, first yellow card, Kumar. Good spot there as Makumban and Daniel picks up the yellow card. It's been played at a right spirit here in terms of the tackles not being over the top. You can very easily understand the stakes of the situation where players can go flying into challenges. Makumban and Daniel picks up the yellow card. As you can see, the Kerala Blasters crew on the sidelines scratching their chins, scratching their heads, wondering how it went so wrong in the first half. A side who are been very good throughout, just a few points behind Punjab Football Club in terms of how they've been excellent in the national group stages. A team that's built on solidity and going forward, scoring goals, but both have not worked out in this first half, unfortunately, from their point of view. Is there time to rectify it? I'm not really sure. It might be too far gone here, Kumar.
Well, probably football is a funny game. It's a crazy game. And for the fanatics of football, we have seen some crazy comebacks throughout the year. And still, we have a second leg remaining. But the way, I think I'm talking about the way Kerala Blasters have played. I think that's been disappointing. In terms of Bengaluru, they have controlled possession. They have used the entire pitch. They have switched left, right, center. Players have been fluid. Also, when they're defending Bengaluru, they're defending in numbers. And Kerala Blasters probably not the best side on the pitch right now, but I think I'll still be waiting for halftime. I'm sure there's going to be a few tactical changes, a few players on the bench as well for Kerala Blasters. They could come in. You've got Howkeep, you've got Sujin, who scored 4 goals in the national group stages, Mohammad Nisham as well. I think we'll still wait for the halftime to give a final verdict, isn't it, Suraj?
That's spot on. We have got just under a couple of minutes remaining here as Bengaluru Football Club have played one of the perfect halves they can expect here. Head coach Randy Singh should have a comfortable halftime team talk. More of the same from his boys' point of view. Putting on a real show here. A four-star performance in the first half and now looking for more. And that's the thing with Bengaluru. They're never satisfied. They'll keep going. The two-time champions looking to add another star onto their badge here. They have been brilliant, haven't they?
They have been brilliant, to be honest. Yes, in terms of everything, they have got the goals, but they've also got the flair. They've got the charisma. They've got the swagger. Defensively, they have been solid. They have been resolute. And top of it, Mohammad Arbash, Sertakom, Sarah Sabilash, Hang Shing, all of those attacking players combining together, and that's good to see.
Hello Blasters now on the right hand side looking for the cross into the box. Well defended. Amson Singh with a comfortable header. Real composure at the back. And that's the difference between the two sides. The way the defenders have used the ball. Kerala Blasters looking for the big switches and possibly looking for the long balls forward, while Bengaluru's defenders have been a lot more measured in their approach. Oh, what a beautiful turn. That is lovely shift onto the right hand side here by Samson. Oh, he could have released the pass and not being on the same wavelength there. A huge sigh of relief there for Kerala Blasters.
Take nothing away from that turn, though. On this right hand side, Samson absolutely selling his defender, sending him the wrong way. And this is what Bengaluru boys can do. I mean, is that the Renedy effect, Suraj? He's been on the bench and probably the best game we have seen from Bengaluru.
Well, they're certainly looking to impress here as we're into added on time. 3 minutes of added on time, signaled by the fourth official here. Kerala Blasters desperate for that half-time whistle. Will Bengaluru Football Club have it in them in terms of the appetite to go out there and add one more before half-time? You can see they're playing the game at a walking pace now. Rosanity Singh just telling them to calm down, conserve their energy, and go again in the second half where they can add further punishment onto a Kerala Blasters side who have not been at the races and have been punished.
Well, 3 minutes added on. We're playing the first of it. But coming back to it, Renedy, he's been vital for Bengaluru, I believe. I mean, sometimes the boys know what to do. They have been training all their lives, they have been playing. But sometimes when a coach comes in, motivates them, especially with half turns. I mean, was hearing Arsene Wenger talk in a seminar and he was saying boys that can turn, as once again Kerala Blasters on the attack.
There's Makuk Daniel who goes for goal. He absolutely takes the paint off the ball. Good strike there on that occasion. Nicely done there on that occasion there from Makuk Daniel. He's been feeding off scraps. Decides to take responsibilities on his own shoulders. Good save there by Suraj Singh.
A strike from Daniel. At least he's trying to do something, the striker, taking matters into his own hands. And that is probably just to say to the Bengaluru boys that we are still in the game and second half is still lurking around, even if they get at least 1 or 2 goals. Remember, Suraj, they don't have to equalize. They don't have to score 4 goals. Even if they grab 1 or 2 back, second half, second semi-final would be on.
Yep, absolutely. That's the salvage job that will be required in the second half from Kerala Blasters' point of view there, is try and half their deficit as much as possible. At 4-0, it looks like all hope is gone. But if Kerala Blasters can manage a couple of goals, that second leg suddenly becomes open again. As we're a minute away from the first half whistle, Kerala Blasters finding it really difficult for Bengaluru's point of view. It has been smooth sailing as we look at the support for the sidelines. Great to see that the people turning up for this massive clash. Support for both clubs. 30 seconds remain here, Kumar. Try and sum up this first half.
Well, it's been all Bengaluru, that's for sure. And if I have to sum up this first half, I would say attacking wise, they're creative. They've got the flair. Mohammad Arbash has been in the thick of everything, setting up 2 goals from those corners. Defensively, they're defending in numbers, hounding out the Kerala Blaster attackers, not giving them much spaces. They have been compact in defense. They have been resolute. They have been solid. Yai Ember has been an important figure. And there you see the head coach, Amit Rana, just probably uh, whispering some words of wisdom. He'll get plenty of time, roughly around 15 minutes in the halftime break. But coming back to it, Bengaluru, I think in all departments, they have merited all full numbers. But can they continue with the same intensity and energy in the second half? That would be the question.
Well, it's safe to say it's been a 10 on 10 performance from Bengaluru Football Club in the opening 45 minutes. They have put Kerala Blasters to the sword here. And what head coach Amit Rana will be really upset about is the 2 goals from the set pieces. From there, Bengaluru Football Club have showcased that it's not just the set pieces, but in open play as well. They can carve you open. And that's exactly what we have seen here. As we're into borrowed time here in the first half, Adam Wi-Fi has a chance to maybe start off an attack, and that pretty much sums up Kerala Blasters. A needless giveaway here. And on the left-hand side, Bengaluru now looking to add a little bit more pain now. On the left, they're queuing up here, waiting for a bit of options here. Might look to strike. It goes for placement over power, and he clears that away. Kerala Blasters nearly getting that hammer blow right before half-time. A lovely turn there. All eyes on the referee. Waves that away. And he does blow the whistle for what has been an incredible first half here at the GMC Stadium in Goa. It has been all about the two-time champions Bengaluru Football Club. 4-0 to the good. A brace from Soto Kom, a goal from Cyrus Abhilash, and one from Adil. And Bengaluru Football Club possibly, very possibly, have 1 foot in the final.
I'll take nothing away from it. 1 foot in the semi-finals, that's for sure. It's been a masterclass. The first 45 minutes, end of the first half. Bengaluru FC 4, Kerala Blasters 0.
Where do Kerala Blasters go from here? It's going to be a massive 15 minutes for head coach Amit Rana to try and galvanize his boys. They will be crestfallen with this performance. It is important that they get their chin up here and get out in the second half and make sure they try and half the deficit. It's been all about Bengaluru Football Club. If you look at the stats, that will back up every single metric will be in favor of Bengaluru Football Club. The 45 minutes of dreams for the two-time champions.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you look at the statistics, for sure, they would be dominating possession. They would have had more shots on target, more corners as well. And that goes to show you the dominance. I mean, the way they have been playing, controlling the possession, getting more shots as well. And some of the key players involving at right moments. Sertacom has got 2 goals. Sertacom has also assisted. Here's the statistics. Bengaluru FC 70% possession, 30 for Kerala Blasters, 5 shots on target, 8 chances created for Kerala Blasters. Yes, they're trailing in the possession department, but the second half is about to begin in less than 15 minutes. Amit Rana has got a massive, massive work to do. Even if they can probably chip in with 2 goals and cut the deficit, probably they would be happy. But it will take a monumental job. It will take Amit Rana and his boys to absolutely be on their best and probably pull out this survival act now.
And we'll bring you the highlights from what has been an incredible first half from Bengaluru Football Club's point of view. Everything going in their favour. They have been excellent from minute 1 to minute 45. Everything working perfectly. A well oiled machine on display here. And the goals, but will be really disappointed. It started off with a set piece. Look at this from a delivery from Mohammad Darbash. It's absolutely on the money, and it's a dream for a centre forward. Mohammad Darbash pulling the strings. He's been everywhere on the pitch. But when the moment really matters in terms of putting those balls where it has to be, he has delivered those corners to perfection. And that has been the disappointing part for Kerala Blasters. Having conceded the opening 2 goals from set pieces, Bengaluru Football Club getting all the confidence that they needed to go out there and score a couple more goals, which they did duly so. The deliveries into the box has been sensational.
Yes, indeed. Indeed, that's been sensational. Kerala Blasters, yes, probably. After going 2-0 down, they were trying to create some chances. They got 2 chances, not able to take them. Million Wi-Fi, he's been in the thick of things for Kerala Blasters, but not able to find the finishing touches. Over here, you see, from that right-hand side, they have been really profitable. They have been really, really profitable. And Mohammad Arbash once again left for delivery inside the box. This time around, Adil does not miss. Puts in a ball inside. Adil finishes. That was the second header and the second goal as well. All of the 3 goals, beg your pardon, the 4 goals, 3 of them coming from header. This was the third one. Sada Sabelash, right time, right place. Sertacom putting it on a plate. And Mohammad Arbash was the one who released Sertacom. And then Sertacom finding Sada Sabelash. Mohammad Arbash has been everywhere. And then Hangshing, what delivery this was. Inside, Sertacom rises. Sertacom scores. A brace for him. Sertacom has got 2 goals and 1 assist. He's been absolutely phenomenal to the captain. Got 3 goals in the national group stages, has scored 2 already in the semi-finals, and this is only the first leg. Makamayum Daniel, towards the end of that first half, took a shot from distance. Probably this is what is needed right now from Kerala Blasters to try their luck from distance, try different variations, try different patterns. As things stand right now, 4 goals in the favor of Bengaluru FC. Kerala Blasters, they are trailing. Halftime would be coming soon. Stay tuned.
Well, we're moments away from the start of the second half. Kerala Blasters Football Club taking the pitch early as we expected, as head coach Amit Rana would have fired up a rocket in terms of that halftime team talk. His side have been blown away in the first half as Bengaluru Football Club put four past Kerala Blasters in the first leg of the first semi-finals of the Reliance Foundation Development League National Championship. As Bengaluru Football Club, will their approach change in the second half? We'll wait and see. How hungry will they be to add more goals to what has been an already very impressive first half showing? From Bengaluru Football Club's point of view, we won't expect too many changes from them, more the same. But as from Kerala Blasters' point of view, head coach Amit Rana will certainly need to ring in the changes as quickly as possible.
Well, definitely. And for sure, each and everyone watching in on the Reliance Foundation YouTube channel, they would be hoping that we have a game on our hand, that Kerala Blasters do find something significant. But in the halftime, a bit of analysis coming into picture and take nothing away from Bengaluru. Yes, they have been phenomenal. Yes, they have scored 4 goals. But to be honest, the defending has not been that great from Kerala Blasters. Well, even if you look at the fourth goal that was scored, ball put in from Hangshing, Jagannath was ball watching. Sir Takom was lurking behind him, and Jagannath was just ball watching and not so aware of where the striker is. Sir Takom puts in the finishing touches. In the third goal as well, there was a clearance from Yai Faremba. Jagannath just passing it to Arbash. He should have cleared it or have controlled it, passes to Arbash. Arbash then finds Sir Takom finding Cyrus Abhilash. Even in the second goal, it was Sumish Sharma, probably who should have done better. So take nothing away from Bengaluru. It's been an absolute great half for them. But Kerala Blasters, their defending has not been top notch.
Yep, and what will really upset head coach Amit Rana is the manner of which they conceded the opening 2 goals, both coming from corners, both perfectly executed by Mohammad Arbash, who's pulled the strings in midfield. He has been almost impossible to mark. As Kerala Blasters in the second half will need to come out with that bravery required. This will showcase where they're all about here. That kind of mental resilience will be needed. They need to dig deep because the players will certainly be crestfallen here, Kumar. And for them to pick themselves up in the second half will be a huge task, but it has to be a collective effort.
Well, I did see them against Tempo. Probably that was match day 5, wherein Kerala Blasters were trailing by 2 goals against Dempo. In the last 10 minutes, they turned it around, won that game 3-2. So I've seen them pulling out comebacks in the national group stages, but that was the league stages. This is a semi-final. This is a knockout. The pressure of a semi-final is different. A team trailing by 4 goals, rightly said, they would be a bit deflated, but this is where courage and character is tested. This is where you get to see who's made of what. This is where metal is tested. And for Kerala Blasters, as we have talked about earlier, it's not about equalizing. It's not about scoring 4 goals. It's just hanging in there, at least get 2 back. And if even if they keep the scoreline at 4-2, going into the semi-final second leg, this will give them a lot of hope. Lot lies on the shoulders of Makamayum Daniel. We saw Makamayum Daniel towards the end of the first half, took a shot from distance. Kerala Blasters, they have to add more creative options, maybe shots from distance, maybe combination play. But for Bengaluru, all is fine, and I don't think they need to change anything.
Yep, they will go absolutely spot on here. And there is news that there is a double substitution from Kerala Blasters' point of view. Atindran and Sahil Khurshid in midfield, both been replaced for Sujin to make his way, man with 4 goals in the national group stages, alongside Roshit in midfield. And we're off and running for the start of the second half as Kerala Blasters get the foul immediately there.
Well, early on, and with those 2 changes coming in, we were talking about it. Amit Rana would be making some changes, and he does make some changes, brings in Sujin. 4 goals in the national stages. Probably he has to carry that rescue act, but it would also be interesting how the formations changed on the pitch now.
Well, Roshit Joshi now coming in. He'll slot in into the midfield area here. Just make sure that he provides the support for Lumkaiba Indranath. Midfield for Kerala Blasters. Non-existent really, as they really struggle to keep hold of the ball as the cross comes into the box. Decent header. Goes well off target. They're asking the question whether or not they're going to get the corner, and they will. Good start this from Kerala Blasters.
Yeah, good start. A good delivery inside the box. Rising up. This is good to see. And now from the corner, can they repeat what Bengaluru did early on in the first half?
Absolutely. They need to take a page out of Bengaluru Football Club's book here as Mohammad Afzal at the near side here with that right foot. The ball will be delivered with the outswinger. doesn't beat the first man. That's a poor delivery from Mohammad Afzal. It's easily cleared away. Kerala Blasters have started the second half very much on the front foot here, but they know the threat that Bengaluru Football Club will pose, especially on the break. Every time the Kerala Blasters will venture forward, they will leave spaces at the back. As Makukman and Daniel is trying to play the feeder there. Oh, Hangshin has taken a heavy touch, but very calmly done, and he goes lunging in. According to the referee, that was a fair challenge and just a throw in.
That was a good challenge. I mean, that did went lunging in, but in the end, nothing wrong in the eyes of the referee. And coming back to it, those two changes, probably like-to-like replacement. Athindran was playing as a forward. On paper, Sujin is also a forward. And then Roshit Joshi will probably slot in the midfield. Maybe Makamayam Daniel probably just dropping deep, Suraj. Is that what we're seeing early on?
Yep, we're absolutely seeing that early on as Makukman Daniel is just dropping into that number 10 position into the pockets and trying to affect the play. Maybe just be that service point for Sujin to try and score the goals. The two top scorers now on the pitch will give Kerala Blasters Football Club a better opportunity to try and find a goal here. A goal will certainly change the mood for the boys in white here on the right hand side, trying to push and run. Great turn there from Arbash. How calm is he on the ball? The way that he just uses the body feints is impossible to mark, really, when he can go either direction on you. It's been a first class display by the number 10.
He's very comfortable. He's very calm on the ball. Probably a left foot brilliance from him. We have seen that twice. But coming back to it, Makamayum Daniel, we have talked about him. He's going to be key once again. Good skills, though, from Sumit Sharma. Coming back to Makamayum Daniel. In the zonals, he was playing for South United. And over there, he was not just a striker, he was also a creator.
Decent ball in there, well intercepted by Mabish in midfield. Kerala Blasters, much better in terms of possession. They're taking care of the ball as Afin Baiju on the right-hand side. Looking to link up here. Much better this from Kerala Blasters. This was what was missing in the first half. The defenders kept punting the ball forward and the ball kept coming back with interest. They need to take better care of the ball. Certainly better from Kerala Blasters. It goes for the big switch out there. Comfortably out for a goal kick.
I was trying to find Sujin over there. Feels like he's going to play from the right. Well, he's going to keep floating, that's for sure. We saw Makamayum Daniel initially dropping, but later on, in the first 3 to 4 minutes, he found himself up front. It could be 4-4-2 with Makamayum Daniel and Sujin, the two forwards up front. This is what we feel like right now for Kerala Blasters.
Kerala Blasters slowly but surely trying to get a foothold in this match. 4 minutes into the second half has been better from them. Bengaluru yet to get going. The initiative now firmly in the feet of Kerala Blasters as they have to go out there and try and influence the result. Bengaluru Football Club, from their point of view, head coach Naredi Singh and of course Anup Raj on the sidelines will be urging them to go again, get a couple more goals and finish this off right here, right now, and not wait for the second leg here. How ruthless will the two-time champions be? We'll wait and see as Kerala Blasters secure the ball here with Jagannath on the left-hand side here. Might go for the big switch, decides to keep the ball on that occasion. Now on the left-hand side, good football this, much better as Roshit Joshi now gets involved immediately, the substitute. Not able to pierce the pass, comfortable for Suraj Singh.
Well, there's the commentator's curse. And they were building an attack, but in the end, just a wayward pass front. No problem for the goalkeeper. Coming back to it, Kerala Blasters, good start in the first 5 minutes. Yet to probably play their best football. But they are building up, and that's good signs.
What they need to do is test Suraj Singh a lot better. In the first half, a couple of efforts. The first counter-attack, and then we did see Makukman and Daniel's shoot from distance, which was well parried away by Suraj Singh. Lovely turn there by Cyrus Abhilash, the goal scorer, now looking to turn provider onto the right-hand side. It opens up for Bobby Should the strike. Not enough power, well enough blocked. Probably with a full dive. Manages to prevent the corner. Cyrus Abhilash on that left-hand side, certainly dangerous as kind of hammers the ball forward. Looking for Makukman and Daniel. Easily done there for Bengaluru to pinch the ball in midfield. Comfortable, calm as Mohammad Arbash shifts it onto the right-hand side. The run from the right was being made.
They put the ball out because I think Cyrus Abhilash probably went down. Was that the case? Nah. Cyrus Abhilash is up and running. He's good. He's been taped up. He's taped up, probably feeling a bit of knock. I think Makamayum Daniel was shown a yellow card. That was on a challenge to Cyrus Abhilash. He's probably banded up, but he's okay to continue.
Yep, He'll be looking to add another goal. What was already an impressive first half performance. Here's Cyrus Abilash with the interception. Now the space, so much space opening up here. Options left and right. Now to the left hand side for Mohammad Arbash, who goes for goal. Good handling there from Pranav. Again, Bengaluru Football Club with their very first attack in the second half, nearly making it count.
Well, not the neatest of shot coming in from Arbash. Was probably caught in two minds. He saw the space opening up, went for a shot in the end. He's probably deserved his shot, but not the best. Very easy save in the end.
Ooh, there's a bit of a challenge there. Both players going in full blooded in terms of the challenge. Be okay to continue here as Pranav getting a decent enough save, but the touch just went out for a corner. And Bengaluru Football Club have already scored two goals from corners. And that man again, Mohammad Arbash, two assists in the big stage, looking for a hat trick of assists in the semi-finals. As he goes towards the far side with this left-footed in-swinger here. All eyes will be on the box here. Kerala Blasters must defend this situation if they have any hopes here. As Mohammad Arbash delivers a wicked delivery. What a ball that is. So much panic in the box. Kerala Blasters do manage to clear.
You know what? Probably one more key points of difference has been Bengaluru FC's and their first touch. Those boys, they're turning on their first touch. You see, Kerala Blasters have not seen much half turns from them. Even the attackers, their forwards, the first touch is probably taking them backwards. And those are very little details, minute details. But Bengaluru today on their first touch have been good, have been really good.
It's been a first-class display. Head coach already seeing everything materialize on the pitch here. Perfect first half, and now it's all about game management here. Make sure that Kerala Blasters do not find a foothold back into this contest. Here's Sumit Sharma, who's busy in the first half. That delivery for the fourth goal there, where Sertocom found himself between the two centre halves. Oh my word, the pass is so risky, and he just managed to clear. That kind of risk is not really worth it considering the rewards. Bengaluru pinched the ball once again high up the pitch. Kerala Blasters is happy to hack it away. Throw in for Bengaluru as they've been all over it, slowly but surely finding their foothold in this second half here. They've been on the back foot here, Bengaluru. Once again, that initiative is not on them, and with the scoreline looking so comfortable, you can understand why.
Yeah, and probably the Bengaluru Football Club, as the time ticks on, they can also look for options on the bench just to give some key players rest. You've got Rishi Singh, Rohan Singh, Rakshit is there, Gautam Shivakumar is there, Nihang Suba is over there, and all of these boys got regular game time in the national group stages. So I think this looks to be a very well settled side. Arbash once again, though.
Narbash, who's been the chief in terms of set pieces here. Once again at the far side, the left-footed ball in. His deliveries have been absolutely brilliant. Once again, he finds his teammate, but the header straight into the hands of Pranav, looking for a quick release there for the goalkeeper. And he picked the ball from the back of the net 4 times in the first half. We'll be hoping that that's that in terms of that. But it's critical from Kerala Blasters' point of view that they just try and find that next goal here. You can't look too far forward. They go for the big switch again and a pass with no pressure on, just handing the initiative straight back to Bengaluru.
Another key point, another point of difference is those switches for Bengaluru have been absolutely spot on, and not so for Kerala Blasters. They have tried it. I think that's the fourth or fifth time they've tried that long switch, but it's just not happening. They're not connecting well. The idea is there, but the execution is not on point.
Just over 10 minutes into the second half. Game now just settling in. There's Bumlan Al Hangshin, who put in that magnificent delivery for Sertocom for the fourth goal. Put it on a plate, a dream delivery for any centre forward. How about that for a pass and immediate control there from Mohammad Arbash? Good defending on that occasion. Here's Jagannath now trying to start the attack, but he gives the ball away again. It hasn't been a vintage Jagannath performance. Unfortunately, from his point of view and from his team's, struggling in possession, not able to knit together as Makukman and Daniel. Was offside, but in a throw-in, you can be offside in that position. The foul will be given. Good protection of the ball there as Makukman and Daniel. On a yellow card, has to be careful. It's the foul.
The substitutions now coming in for Bengaluru. We talked about it, right? Saras Abilash would be taken off. Also, Ashika Dakari, his morning is done. And that's a very strong bench for Bengaluru Football Club. Rishi Singh would be coming in. There it is, the number 25 and the number 8. Rishi comes in alongside Nihang Suba. We talked about those two boys, and Renati and Anupta Ezras decide, you know what? Let's give our substitutes a chance to run on that Kerala Blasters defense.
Well, Rishi Singh will just look to slot into the position where Cyrus Abhilash was. Seen him in the national group stages, likes to play on the right hand side. Might just shift onto the left this time. Yang Suba, a workhorse, will be up and down definitely from his point of view, having scored a goal in the national group stages. As Kerala Blasters will respond with the double substitution themselves.
Yeah, Mohammad Nisham comes in, the forward, alongside Heinlin Mang Chong Loi. So Amit Rana as well throwing on the substitute. He did throw two substitute in that halftime break, two more coming in. Can they change the story for Kerala Blasters? Now then the substitutes have come in.
Mohammad Nisham will certainly add a different dimension in terms of the attack. His ball carrying abilities certainly be on display immediately. Hits on the ball here, Nisham. Two goals in the national group stages for the number 11, now helping out defensively. Both sets of players with fresh legs on the pitch here. Decent ball at the outside of the boot. Well cleared away. And now Bengaluru might look to turn this into attack here. It does break kindly for them. And it's comfortably done here as Bangsan Singh looks to take control of the situation here. Whole host of changes here, Kumar. And it could
Yeah.
be in terms of not just personnel, but the shape as well.
Yeah, definitely. And there's the confirmation of Mohan Baiju taken off. And I think for Bengaluru, what a luxury it is to have Rishi Singh sitting on the bench. I mean, he's got 4 goals in the national group stages. He's a baller, to be honest. That's the real word. And that's the second of changes for Kerala Blasters. In comes Mohammad Nisham. Out goes Mohammad Afzal. And with those changes, also the formation would be changing in. It would be very crucial to see how Kerala Blasters operate. And for Bengaluru, in the first 10 minutes, they were a bit observant. Now on the attack.
Be a foul there. The last thing that Kerala Blasters should be doing is conceding needless free kicks and set piece opportunities. Considering the deliveries from Mohammad Arbash, who has been fouled on that occasion, he has been all over the pitch here. Fantastic performance from the number 10 here. And it's surprising here, Kumar, that head coach Amit Rana did not start with Sujan nor Mohammad Nisham, both players who have been pretty much mainstays in the starting 11, who started off on the bench and now having to do the rescue job here as Bengaluru Football Club, having an opportunity with a set piece, looking to add further pain to Kerala Blasters. Yeah, Kerala Blasters much better in the second half, trying to keep Bengaluru at arm's length. Bengaluru with set pieces have been so dangerous. The right-footed ball into the box, just looking to feed that into the corridor of uncertainty between the backline and the goalkeeper. Massive moment in this game as we're into the 60th minute, heading into the business end of this first leg of the first semi-final here. In the all South Indian clash here as they keep the ball short. They look to just change the angle. Good defending on that occasion. Danger still not averted. Great touch there, but Adam Wi-Fi helps out defensively. Tries to bail his team out. He start off an attack. His clearance doesn't go too far though. It's very risky. It's a chance for Rishi Singh. It's a decent save. Straight at Pranav. Stings his palms. And he lets go quickly.
The architects of their very own downfall, Kerala Blasters, are not able to clear the lines. Now to Milan Wi-Fi. I get it. I get the idea of playing from the back. I get it. But when your team is 4-0 down, and you don't want to invite unnecessary trouble, just wang the ball clear. No nonsense defending. Just get the danger out. They're attracting danger. And this time around, shot was right to the goalkeeper. Probably an inch left or right. That would have been the fifth one.
Rishi Singh, soon after coming on, nearly makes his immediate impact on the scoreline. I'm happy for Pranav's point of view that it cut straight at him. 30 minutes remain and what has been a one-sided first leg of the first semi-final here, the Reliance Foundation Development League National Championship. Mohammad Arbash now finding himself on the flanks. Now shifts into the central areas here, the number 10. It's again impossible to really pick him out here where he's going to be. He's all over the pitch. His heat map will be a thing of beauty really in terms of how difficult it has been for Kerala Blasters to try and keep hold of him. Suraj Singh now looks to start off the attack.
Yeah, definitely Mohammad Arbash. Now, since that Saas Abilash has probably left the pitch, it could be Mohammad Arbash who would be popping on the left hand side, but he can pop up anywhere. He can pop up on the left, on the right, in central areas, can drop really deep. He is the kind of player, probably those number 10s, as once again Kerala Blasters in attack.
And then he'll loft out the ball. It's a decent strike, but he just pulls his effort wide. Kerala Blasters just looking for a moment of inspiration here. Long shot might be the way to try and open the scoring for them. Bengaluru, from their point of view, both coaches Randy Singh and Anil Praj will be urging their boys to keep the clean sheet here in the first leg.
Yeah, that's going to be a big point. If they can keep the clean sheet already, 5 clean sheets in the national group stages. In the semi-finals, if they can keep a clean sheet, that would be defensive masterclass.
Good shift onto the right hand side here for Mohammad Nisham. Oh, lovely bit of play there. He's been sandwiched on that occasion. And foul, rightfully given by the referee. And Kerala Blasters just trying to find a foothold in this game. Much improved second half from them. Mohammad Nisham trying to just take responsibilities on his shoulder and drive his team forward. Set piece now for Kerala Blasters.
Yeah, there you see. You talked about it. Probably Nisham and Sujin should have been starting. And as soon as Nisham comes in, he's a tricky customer, draws the foul, gets a free kick, and he would take it, I believe.
Left foot of Mohammad Nisham now looking for Kerala Blasters' opening goal in the semi-finals. They've had to wait a very long time in what has been a tough hour of football here. Nisham delivers, looks to aim that perfectly. What a ball that is! An opportunity goes begging. The header well off target, and that was a chance for Kerala Blasters to pull a goal back.
But there you see, that's the difference. Was the ball in Toksham? It was. Yes, it was Toksham. And probably he got there first. He would be kicking himself. Could have got 1 goal back for Kerala Blasters, but that's good. That's a good response. You need to keep on doing that. You need Nisham, Sujin, Toksham, Howdimil, and Wi-Fi, those players to come up big now and probably start a comeback.
Brilliant delivery there from Mohammad Nisham, right on the money. Taking a note from Mohammad Arbash from the opposition. There's Adamni and Wi-Fi on the left-hand side now, trying to drive forward. Good defending from Bengaluru's point of view. Doubling up, making sure the winger has no easy path going forward. Kerala Blasters having to go backwards to go forward. A clever flick on, but it's easily secured back again. Two centre halves, relatively untroubled for Bengaluru Football Club. Those clean sheets throughout the national group stages. The blueprint for them in the national championships as the ball faded forward. So hits that on the occasion. Comfortable for Pranav.
Well, the idea was to find Nihang Suba, who was making that run from the left-hand side. Arbash deciding to play an outrageous ball. If that would have found Nihang Suba, that would have been outrageous, that's for sure.
Space opening up here for Suba now. Breaks kindly, looking to play the 1-2. It's beautiful football. Breaks kindly for Mohammad Arbash. It's straight at Pranav again. Mohammad Arbash looking to put his name on the score sheet after turning provider in the first half. Good football again from Bengaluru Football Club. Those quick one-touch passing, the combination in and around the box. Working the space for Mohammad Arbash to get the shot away as Makuk Manam Daniel by his lonesome. Trying to just hold up the play. That's good work from the centre forward, but it's easily given away as Bengaluru turned comfortably in the central areas. Excellent football this, inviting Wumlan Lal Hangshing forward here. Left back, first class performance in the first half from him. An assist to boot for the left back. A couple of outstanding challenges, if you remember, Kumar. Slight challenges in the box from Hangshing. On the right hand side now, venturing forward. Pass just slightly underhit on that occasion, and Kerala Blasters will look to clear as Pranav being put under pressure. Has managed to find Haudamni and Wi-Fi.
Well, Hang Sheng, the workhorse, we have talked about him. I mean, I was doing the mathematics. If you played 20 games and if you played 90 minutes, that will account to 1800 minutes. Hang Sheng has played 1708 minutes, and still to deliver those kind of performances, I think that's top notch. And with those tackles coming in as well, he was throwing himself, but he was making sure he's getting the ball first. That's a proper player. And for a head coach, that's a blessing to have a player like Hang Sheng in your team.
Absolutely foundational piece for players such as that. Cannot put a price on players who have that kind of desire and, of course, the quality. 25 minutes remaining here for Kerala Blasters to try and pull a couple of goals back. Bengaluru Football Club, having gotten that 4-0 advantage, have taken the foot off the pedal, but still look very much threatening.
Well then, the substitution coming in, what a luxury it is. I think that bench is absolutely gifted. Rakshit, you've seen this man of goes the goal scorer Adil. He's done his job. His morning is done. Scored the header. Got the second goal for Bengaluru. In comes Rakshit. And watch out for him. He's a creative midfielder. I'm sure he's going to make his mark on this game.
Yep, like for like substitution here as Adil comes off. Great morning for him, controlling the midfield and scoring a goal as new partner in midfield for Bobish, Rakshit Anil. He started a lot of games alongside Adil, now being substitute for each other here as Bengaluru Football Club now having three subs on the pitch, looking to add that fresh leg, that impetus, and of course that fifth goal still remains elusive for them. Kerala Blasters, much improved second half from them, Kumar.
They have improved, uh, probably. But I think the main difference has been if you see Bengaluru right now, I don't think there has been any individual player. I think they're playing as a team. They're gelled in, they're a cohesive unit. Everyone knows their job. Their passing has been top notch. We saw that in the halftime statistics. For Kerala Blasters, I feel the teamwork is lacking. Quite often, we have seen how the Malian Wi-Fi being isolated, Makamayum Daniel being isolated, not trying to work in together as a team. That's been the key difference for me. And of course, those long switches from those two defenders, Bungson, Yai Faremba, they have been controlling the show from the back. In the midfield, Mohammad Arbash, Adil, those players dominating Kerala Blasters midfield. And often we have seen in knockouts, the battle of midfields, Kaiba Mendranath in the meanwhile picks up a yellow card. Coming back to it, the battle of midfield is what separates good teams from great teams. And today, in those midfield areas, in those central areas, Bengaluru Football Club and their midfielders have won the job.
You talked about key influences, Kumar. Cannot emphasize on the influence of head coach Botsangam Renedy Singh, who has got his team playing some sumptuous football. Both ends of the pitch, perfect so far as Niang Suba looks to feed the ball into the box, taking a deflection, and it's going to be another corner for Bengaluru Football Club, looking to add a goal in the second half after a four-star performance in the first. A fifth goal will certainly be a bridge too far for Kerala Blasters. Much improved in the second half, but still, that goal remains elusive from their point of view. As a corner now for Bengaluru Football Club, already profited from two. Now looking for another moment of inspiration. Yeah, Samson comes across to take this corner from the near side. The right-footed in swinger with Faremba, Bungson Singh. Targets, Soto Korn will certainly be there. Look for his hat-trick. They do play it short here for Vumlalan Hangshen, who changes the angle, goes that towards the far stick. It's out for a goal kick.
I see the idea from Hang Shing. He was trying to curl that towards the far post area. Right idea. The execution could have been perfected. But coming back to it, every time Bengaluru get a corner, you feel like there's something coming up. And now they're switching it up. Probably not getting too predictable. This time around, short corner taken. Hang Shing trying to float one end. Ends in a goal kick for Kerala Blasters. But yes, improved performance for Kerala Blasters. Those changes have influenced the game. But still, the most important thing, the goal is not coming. At least one goal, maybe Suraj, even if they are 4-1 on the aggregate in the second leg, probably something to play for.
Absolutely. That goal is absolutely crucial from Kerala Blasters' point of view. But Bengaluru now looking for the fifth here. It's a decent strike, and Pranav has been very busy in the second half. Bengaluru have forced three saves out of the goalkeeper, not having the clinicalness needed in that final third, but they still have the threat as Mohammad Nisham now venturing forward. Good challenge as he breaks through a couple of tackles and plays a very clever pass here for Makukman and Daniel. Just slightly overhit. Very good goalkeeping there from Suraj Singh. Quickly off his line and smothers the danger.
Makamayim Daniel trying to slide into space. It's good to see. They're still alive in this game, trying to create some chances. But coming back to the last chance for Nihang Suba for Bengaluru. Once again, Rakshit and Nihang Suba combining one-touch football. Nihang Suba on the right-hand side. Of course, the clinicality is not what was saw in the first half, but still, Bengaluru on the counter, they have that threat. And if they score the fifth one, I mean, of course, 4-0 is a very big margin. But if they score the fifth one, probably I would have to say this game would be done and dusted.
Just under 20 minutes remaining at the GMC Stadium in Goa. What head coach Eddie Singh would have told his players is just be patient in the second half. There's no need to go gung-ho. The chances will open up. Kerala Blasters will be searching for the goal. Space opening up. It's all about trying to be clinical in the final third. Pranav has had a few saves to make. To his credit, has done it so very well. So it's Singh being put under a bit of pressure. Finds his right back quite comfortably now. Lovely turn in midfield as Bengaluru Football Club. Now looking to switch the flank. Perfectly weighted pass there for Mohammad Arbash. Now on the left-hand side. Just trying to keep the ball. Just move that Kerala Blasters defense around. Now finds Rishi Singh on the left-hand side. He breaks him. Might be a throw-in here for Kerala Blasters.
You know what? That's been the difference. You saw Yai Faremba on that occasion, right? Just nonchalantly turning and then spreading the play from his left foot. That's been the difference. Bengaluru have been too good on the ball. They're playing together as a unit. They know when to switch. They know when to drop. It's been absolutely brilliant. I'm probably thinking this is the best football I've seen from Bengaluru.
And spot on, and what a time to pull out some of your best footballers on the left hand side here, looking to venture forward. Can he get the cutback? Brilliant opportunity. Surely it's going to be five, and it is. It's fortuitous, but they will not care. Bengaluru Football Club waiting, biding their time, and ultimately at the finishing touches, it's a five-star performance here at the GMC Stadium for Goa as Bengaluru Football Club have one foot in the final.
Well, from bad to worse, it keeps on continuing. Rakshit putting the ball from the left hand side. I think it's Nihang Suba who's got the final touches. We'll wait for the confirmation, but probably this is something that Kerala Blasters cannot pull back now. 5-0 in the semi-finals. The Southern Derby, Bengaluru FC have absolutely ran riot over here.
But it did look like the last touch might have come off Jagannath, and that might just be an own goal. As Bengaluru now looking for more here. Nihang Suba on the left hand side looking for the cross into the box. Not enough power on it. Kerala Blasters will feel that as a hammer blow here. 5-0 might be a bridge too far. As Bengaluru Football Club been perfect as Arbash now looking to just feed that towards the far stake. Good defending there from Jagannath. It's another corner for Bengaluru.
Well, the confirmation is that Nihang Suba gets the goal, but you're right, Suraj. It feels like it's Jagannath who's probably got the last touch. That will be up to reviews. But right now, 5-0, and they're absolutely delighted.
Corner now for Bengaluru to add more salt on the wounds here. They have been ruthless. Couple of opportunities on the counter, some very good play. Now for Samson to add further pain with the corner at the near side here with the right foot. Kerala Blasters need to pick their chins up immediately as a collective here. Massive moment again in this match here as Bengaluru have been so prolific with corners. Ball towards the fast stick. They win the header. Decent save there for Pranav, preventing any sort of spillage. Has managed to keep that again. Every time Bengaluru have a corner here, Kumar, it just feels like a goal's coming.
I mean, they have just been brilliant from the corner. The delivery, especially now that Samson is going to take those balls. And on the far post, just towering in. Lucky for the goalkeeper, it was straight at him.
Bengaluru Football Club in the 10 games that they did play averaged 1.7 goals for the 10, and they've put 5 here against the Kerala Blasters side who pride themselves on very good defending, having conceded just 10 goals in 10 games. Kumar, they've conceded 5 in such a massive game. It would be head scratching for head coach Amit Rana to see how his side have been completely dismantled here in Goa.
On the same time, he is also going to admit that probably his team has been defeated by a better side. Bengaluru FC charged. This time around could have been another one. Lucky for them. Yeah.
So fortunate. My word, Rishi Singh's eyes would have lit up there. Nearly fell to him. Bengaluru is still hungry for more goals here. Full credit to them. Been absolutely on it. Lovely touch here. Can he look to fashion a chance on his left foot to make it 6? Bengaluru Football Club are just putting them to the sword. It's the substitute Nihang Suba who adds the 6th for Bengaluru Football Club. And they're not done. We still have 15 minutes to go. They have thoroughly deserved it. They have put Kerala Blasters down and they have booked their spot in the final, surely, Kumar.
Well, over the hills and far away, there's no catching Bengaluru right now. 6 goals. The substitute Nihang Suba, left foot strike, rolling in the back of the net. And for sure, this is the first leg. But I have to admit with Suraj, this is probably done and dusted. We were talking about 1 foot in the finals. This is probably stamping the second foot as well. Nihang Suba once again on the score sheet. 6-0. Can you believe that? This is a Southern Derby. And Bengaluru were absolutely run rampant. 6-0. Wow.
Absolutely incredible. As I mentioned before, Kumar, Kerala Blasters Football Club in the 10 national group stages game they've played, they conceded 10 goals. That's averaging a goal a game in terms of concession of goals. And they've conceded 6 here against Bengaluru Football Club, who have not put a foot wrong, who have been sensational. They've prevented the chances. They've kept the clean sheet. Kerala Blasters with a few opportunities at the very least. But Bengaluru Football Club, every time they've ventured forward, they've looked so dangerous. And on a day where they've had to be clinical, boy, oh boy, Have they been clinical?
And you know what? What I liked about Bengaluru FC that when the second half started, they were not taking much risk. They were very composed. They were very calm. They let Kerala Blasters attack in the first 10 to 12 minutes. They were soaking in the pressure. But as soon as Kerala Blasters probably just took a bit of sting off, foot off the gas, Bengaluru once again got into the groove. So that's a very measured second half performance. And the tactical bench for Bengaluru deserves a lot of credit. But because sometimes when you have got 4 goals in the first half, you want to continue bang bang. But this time around, Bengaluru just took a bit of pause, foot off the gas, and then pouncing once again. They have been rewarded 2 more goals in the second.
Perfect match here, perfectly managed. Head coach Randy Singh's effect very much on display here. This team scintillating from minute one. They've controlled the game. You saw them immediately grab hold of the ball, and from there, Kerala Blasters, second best. And what they did not expect is Bengaluru Football Club absolutely putting on a demolition job here. Makukman and Daniel shifts it onto the right hand side here for Hardamli and Waife onto the right hand side. Bengaluru have enough players back defensively, tries to prevent the opportunity, and I think that just might be a goal kick. Yes, it is.
It is a goal kick, yes. Howdy and Wi-Fi on this right-hand side was trying to create something, but there's what we've been talking about. Most so Kerala Blasters have been about individualistic players. I mean, where was the support? Howdy and Wi-Fi was struggling on the right-hand side, and there was not much options for him. More substitutions coming in for Bengaluru now. They're absolutely enjoying themselves out there. Out goes Ahibam Suraj Singh, the goalkeeper. In comes Sahil. What a luxury it is.
Well, spot on there to make all these substitutions now. Five subs for Bengaluru as they've absolutely taken complete control. Suraj Singh, in the heart of defence, will just slot himself comfortably there. At Bengaluru Football Club, now it's all about game management now. They've done everything right. And now just add the clean sheet on top as the cherry on top of the cake. And it would be a perfect morning for head
Yeah.
coach Randy Singh and his assistant Anil Praj here today as a substitute coming on and goal just showcases the dominance.
Yeah, definitely. And there you see, they've got one goalkeeper off. In comes Sahil and also Sertacom. So they have taken a striker off and they have brought a defender, Suraj Kumar Singh, who want to protect that lead and also giving the goalkeeper some game time. That's good to see. That's good strategy.
Great strategy indeed. And Kumar, I'm going to ask you a question here. Sertocom is on a hat trick. His team are 6-0 up. As a centre forward, you understand that, yes, the team is needed. But when you're so close to a hat trick, despite scoring two, he'll be slightly disappointed that his number has come up, considering how hungry strikers are for goals. And being on a hat trick and coming off, ask any striker, despite the scoreline, there will be a shake of the head.
For sure, for sure. I mean, but yeah, Sertacom is the captain, so of course there would be one voice in his head that he wants to go and get the hat trick. That would be a good story, right? To put on the socials as well. Sertacom hat trick in the semi-finals. But yes, he's the captain. He knows that the tactical bench has made a good decision. But your point is absolutely correct. No striker wants to get off substituted when he's already scored 2 goals and the team is enjoying possession. But Sertacom, as he is captain, leader, legend, has done well. Got a brace and now it's been
Brilliant.
taken off.
Brilliant from Sotocom, and he'll fully understand the decision because we need to be fit and ready for the second leg as well. And now on the left hand side here, Bengaluru Football Club looking to add more pain. Here's Rishi Singh waiting for us. Rishi Singh with the strike. Excellent save from Pranav. Oh, he
Oh,
was hit
yes.
that with some pace.
Oh, yes. Rishi now. There you see how quickly can he evade his defenders and then goes on the attack. Rishi nearly dribbling the entire length of the pitch. Takes a shot as well. Venomous. Good save, though. Really good save.
Cracking effort there from Rishi Singh. Looking to add more goals for Bengaluru Football Club, having already scored two from corners. Now looking to add the seventh here. Goodness me, I would not have said this coming in the morning. We all woke up in the morning, fresh eyes, knowing that the games could go either way. You thought it would be a tight and tense encounter in the first leg. Maybe Bengaluru might be slightly more reserved in their option, but they have been first class on the front foot as the corner. Slightly overhit on that occasion. The ball comes in again. It's brilliant, and it is 7. What a delivery again. It's another header for Bengaluru Football Club. It is 7-0. And talk about an immediate impact off the bench. Suraj Singh with a terrific header to make it 7.
Well, it's 7. It's heaven for Bengaluru right now. Absolute scenes in Goa. This is carnage. This is destruction. This is annihilation. This is domination. Bengaluru FC, 7 goals to the good. Kerala Blasters have been completely blown off. It's a demolition job over there. What a performance it has been in the semi finals. This is absolutely brilliant.
Well, head coach Amit Rana does make a change, and you will be wondering where it went all so wrong here. Bengaluru Football Club, to their credit, scored 4 in the first half, 3 in the second, and there's still time to add further punishment here to Kerala Blasters. They look completely disjointed and deflated. Things have gone completely awry here for them as Makuk Manandanya looks to just drag his team forward. Where do they go from here, Kerala Blasters? This is a futile attempt from the looks of it. Bengaluru can go for more here. How hungry are they to really put it on Kerala Blasters? They've already put 7 against a side that just conceded 10 goals in the national group stages in 10 games. And that has been obliterated here by Bengaluru Football Club, the two-time champions, really turning it on when it matters.
Well, that's a pretty daunting stat. I mean, 10 goals in 10 games, and Bengaluru have put past 7 in just 82 minutes. It could even get worse. Still, 8 minutes plus stoppages remaining. I mean, that stat is mind boggling. To put 7, we've seen some performances on the international stage. I mean, if you talk about 7, it probably reminds me of the World Cups, Brazil, Germany, that game. But I mean, in any game, if you score 7 against your opponent, and especially in a knockout, it goes to show you that you are levels above your opponent. There is no second guessing about it.
Well, the run-seeing effect very much on display here. The two sides with excellent defense heading into this game. Bengaluru continue that trend. 5 clean sheets in the national group stages. Possibly another clean sheet when it really matters the most, as they've pretty much booked their ticket for the finals next Sunday. They have been absolutely brilliant, scintillating display from back to front, number 1 to number 11. Even the substitutes, Kumar, they've come on. They've added goals as well. Nihan Suba and Suraj Singh both coming off the bench to add further punishment here for Kerala Blasters. Everything has worked spot on here for the two-time champions. With just under 7 minutes remaining here, Bengaluru still hungry for more goals here. This is some crazy appetite.
Well, I mean, you talked about Bengaluru, everything has worked for them. The substitutes are working. I'm not so sure if Kerala Blasters and the head coach Amit Rana, everything is working for them because we were seeing the 7th goal, right? In the aftermath of it, there was a substitution. The substitute, Roshit Joshi, has been substituted, and in comes Rehan Rajiv. So I'm not so sure it's everything working fine in that tactical bench for Kerala Blasters. Probably everyone is feeling the effects of this 7-0 demolition.
It has been a head-scratching result, a head-scratching performance from Kerala Blasters' point of view. Did not come prepared by the looks of it. Bengaluru, in all departments, utterly dominant. The challenge on that occasion, slightly under pressure. They're trying to find Mohammad Nisham, who did look slightly bright since coming on, but that influence has certainly dissipated as Bengaluru Football Club have put, what a day, Kumar, to put on a 10 on 10 performance, isn't it?
I mean, you were calling them a 4-star performance. Well, now, do you call them a 5-star now? Have they earned it?
It is 7 star to make it 8 is just wide. Oh my word. Bengaluru Football Club getting a slight break on that occasion. A decent strike on the right hand side. I think that was Mohammad Arbash on his weaker right foot. Really finding the corner. More punishment on display there. Kerala Blasters getting away with that one on that occasion.
Well, would have been an 8-star performance, wouldn't it? Would that have gone in the back of the net? And they were so close. Right now, they're absolutely enjoying themselves. I mean, rarely I've seen teams enjoy themselves in semi-finals. Usually, it's tough, it's tactical, it's a battle out there, and you got to scratch yourself to the victory. But I mean, today, of course, when we woke up in the morning, we would not expect this scoreline 7-0. Not even in my dreams would have expected Kerala Blasters to be completely blown away. But that has been the performance from Bengaluru. They have been top notch. They have provided us with some great goals and top entertainment.
Not just in your dreams, Kumar. I'm sure even in the Bengaluru Football Club's dreams, they would not have seen this result. They have been perfect here with just under 5 minutes remaining. The game management aspect is out the window here. Bengaluru just want to keep scoring goals here. It's been absolutely brilliant from start to finish, thoroughly deserved. And they've had a few shots as well early into the second half. They could have added the fifth early on. They were patient though. They knew the chances would come. And when they did come, the clinical nature from the forwards, even the substitutes coming on following suit. It's been just perfect. Here's a turn on the left hand side here. Rakshit Anil looking to go himself. Good block on that occasion. Here's Vumnelal Hangsheng. And we've seen deliveries from both flanks, been absolutely on the money. Vumnelal Hangsheng in the first half, and on the second half, we saw that from the right hand side, the ball into the box for Suraj Singh. Terrific header as well. The headers, Kumar, has been pretty much
Yeah,
what Bengaluru have been relying on.
yeah, absolutely. As once again they're on the attack.
On the right hand side, Sujin tries to win there. Sujin, since coming on, has barely had an impact. And there's a turn here for Mohammad Arbash, looking to pick the lock here. It's well defended on that occasion. Under
Do you know
three
what,
and a half.
Suraj? Look at that turn from Mohammad Arbash. This is what I've been talking about. These Bangalore boys are receiving the ball on half turn, and that's very, very good because top players all around Europe, top players all around the world. That's the key skill, receiving the ball on half turn. Arbash has done that. Rishi has done that, and that's brilliant.
Al Hangshin also adding to that. It's a clever pass that nearly threads it through the eye of the needle. On the right hand side, just under 3 minutes remaining for Bengaluru to add possibly more pain to what has been a painful 90 minutes. It's a clever pass. He's through on goal here to make it 8. He hits the crossbar. Huge let off there for Kerala Blasters. Look at the disappointment there for Rakshit Anil. Somebody tell him that the scoreline is 7-0. But that could have been further punishment for Kerala Blasters. Great strike. The crossbar comes to the rescue.
Well, what an attack. Once again, Mohammad Arbash in the thick of everything, combining and then finding Rakshit. Rakshit so unlucky. Does everything right, hits the crossbar. But there you see, look at the disappointment on the face of Rakshit. Their team is 7-0 up. They're not trailing, they're leading by 7 goals. Still, everyone wants to get on the score sheet. That's the kind of environment that Bengaluru have created.
It's the hunger, isn't it? It's the relentless nature that head coach Renedy Singh has instilled in his boys here, and they have responded. They have put everybody on notice here as Mumlelal Hangshen just balling out there with the nutmeg and getting a cynical push from, I think that was Makukman and Daniel. He's on a yellow card, has to be very, very careful. He cannot afford to miss the second leg, that's for sure. He'll want to be on the pitch. Last thing that Kerala Blasters will want is to lose their top scorer for the second leg. Well, they'll need a performance of a lifetime to try and turn this around. Bengaluru Football Club are now venturing forward here with Nihang Suba. Good challenge on that occasion. Suba gets there first, but he can't put the ball back into the danger area, and it's a goal kick for Kerala Blasters.
But you come back to that last chance for Rakshit where he hits the crossbar. It's Mohammad Arbash who picks it up on the right, combines with Hangsheng. Hangsheng gives him back on the first touch. Arbash finds Rakshit. Rakshit receives on the turn and sells the defender completely, goes for a shot, and I've been emphasizing it on a lot. Once again, I'll emphasize it. Receiving the ball on a turn, if there's any young player watching this right now, the biggest asset as a midfielder, as a forward player, is to receive the ball on the turn. Rakshit has done that. Nihang Suba has done that. Arbash has been doing that throughout. I mean, I was talking about it earlier as well. I was seeing a video by Arsene Wenger, the legendary Arsenal coach, in a seminar. He was emphasizing that in the modern game, the players that have better rotation, the hip rotation coming into picture, the bottom leg rotation on the first touch, will certainly enjoy themselves a bit more on the playing ground. And there it is. And I think these boys, well, I was in the national group stages, but I didn't see those turns coming into picture that much. Yes, there were turns, but today, I think that's the impact of Renedy. I think these boys, they have all the talent in the world, but sometimes when a mentor comes in, when he just gives you those mental advice, those words of wisdom, just look at the performance from Bengaluru. Top notch. I think their tactical gameplay has been good. The way they are combining on the field has been good, and it shows in the result.
There's been a top coaching performance followed by a brilliant performance from start to finish. As 5 minutes of stoppage time has been signaled by the fourth official. Kerala Blasters desperate for the full-time whistle here. They will be dead on their feet, completely crestfallen in a game
Yeah.
where they thought they would have an opportunity to possibly book their spot in the finals. Now they'll feel that it's a bridge too far for them. And even a team full of belief, who's shown them throughout the national group stages where they've come from behind and turned results around, even their beliefs will be crushed here. It could have been even worse, Kumar, if Rakshadan put that into the back of the net. The crossbar
Yeah,
to their aid on that occasion.
for sure. Then you would have said eight-star performance. I mean, Rakshit nearly finding the eighth one.
Out of
But
stars,
coming back
Kumar.
to it, but
They're
coming
running
back to
out
it,
of
Suraj.
stars.
We're running out of stars, that's for sure. But coming back to it, we've talked a lot about Renedy. Let's talk about the old horse as well, Anup Tez Raj. This is his team. He's made this team special, and Anup Tez Raj also deserves a lot of credit.
Spot on. Absolutely spot on there, Kumar. It's his team who have been drilled. We've seen that defensive cohesiveness throughout the national group stages, the five clean sheets. It's no surprise that Bengaluru Football Club continuing their excellent work in what was a very tight and tense Group A right down till the end. It went right down to the wire. It was a lot more straightforward when Group B, where Kerala Blasters and Punjab Football Club were just a level above the rest. That kind of competition just sharpening the tools for Bengaluru Football Club, playing a lot more intense encounters, needing them. And then when you see this towards the end, the fruits of the labor very much on display.
Well, you know what? That's a good analysis between Group A and Group B. Group B was probably a two-horse race. Yes, there was Dempo, there was Sessa, they were piling on the pressure a bit. But in Group A, the contest was a bit more tighter. You got Sudeva Delhi, you got Shredi, you got Mohan Bagan as well, who were fighting till the very end. And then, of course, Goa and Bengaluru, who qualified from those six teams. But coming back to it, Group A was much more sharper, and probably Bengaluru had already got a taste of playing against teams that were fast, quick, and I think that's been probably reflecting in their game so far. Anup Tez Raj, I think I need to give him a lot of credit now. We've talked about Trinity. Five
Absolutely.
clean sheets. Yes, Suraj, five clean sheets. And once again, this would be a sixth one.
And what a time to pull out another clean sheet against a side that are very fluid going forward. Just average just under 2 goals a game in the national group stages for Kerala Blasters. Today, they have not troubled Surat Singh or even Sahil, the substitute, has come on enough in goal. They've had very comfortable mornings there, the both goalkeepers. Very little in terms of threatening, some shots from distance. But other than that, it's been very comfortable. The two defenders, the two central defenders, have marshaled the troops magnificently well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Have to be on you in this one. Bungson and Yai but they have been so good. Once again, look at that switch coming in from Bungson.
Onto the right hand side here. Cross comes into the box. It's slightly overhead. It's very overhead from Kerala Blasters' point of view. Huge sigh of relief. Just wanting the final whistle here. Just over 90 seconds remain in the full time action here. Bengaluru Football Club have put on a show and then some. Absolutely brilliant. From minute 1 to minute 90, they have not put a foot wrong collectively. The boys from the bench coming on, adding fresh legs and more goals to the scoreline. A perfect performance here from Bengaluru Football Club, as the Kerala Blasters players will have to go back and find out how it all went wrong.
Well, I mean, you talk about substitutions, for sure. Andy and Anup Tez Raj, they brought Suraj Kumar Singh, a defender, in for striker Sertocom. But look what Suraj Kumar Singh does. He goes on and scores a goal. I mean, everyone is absolutely ecstatic in that dugout, to be sure. They are just enjoying themselves out on the pitch. And I've talked about it earlier. It's not easy. Mostly, we have not seen semi-finals being enjoyed by the players. It's a physical ask. It's gruesome. It's tough. But over here, the way Bangalore have played, I think it's going to be very happy news for each and everyone.
We did speak in length about Bengaluru Football Club, but spare it out to Kerala Blasters, who've been excellent throughout the tournament. But this is a harsh wake-up call here for them. It's these kind of losses kind of gel you as a team. It's not just the victories where you can enjoy. But as a team, these are those moments you say you're in the trenches as a unit and you'll have to pull yourself out in the collective. And it is absolutely critical from their point of view that they learn from these lessons. Yes, it's gone completely pear-shaped for them, but this is as much as a learning curve as a horrible defeat for Kerala Blasters, as we are just under 10 seconds remaining here for Bengaluru Football Club, who have been absolutely brilliant here as they're still wanting more here. Hangshin now shifts it onto the left-hand side, slightly under hit on that occasion. We're past the 5-minute stage. Referee just adding a few more to be absolutely precise in terms of time added on here. There have been a few, certainly, options for man of the match, but when you do score 2 goals in a semi-finals, Serto Korm will certainly take that accolade here. 2 goals in the semi-finals of the first leg to start off the scoring and then add the finishing touches, as Bengaluru Football Club, after the 90 minutes, have certainly booked their spot in the finals. It is 7-0 for the two-time champions, the The goal scorers plenty. Players coming off the bench to score a couple as Kerala Blasters Football Club have been blown out of the water here at the GMC Stadium in Goa. It's all smiles for the Bengaluru Football Club bench as head coach Randy Singh and Anup Raj will have big smiles on their face. It's been a perfect display from the two-time champions in the first leg. A seven-star performance from Bengaluru Football Club. Soto Com with a brace, Cyrus Abhilash and Adil getting involved. Jagannath unfortunately scoring an own goal. And then two goals off the bench from Nihan Subba and Suraj Singh to make Bengaluru Football Club pretty much book their spot in the final.
Absolute domination, absolute destruction, and a morning that will be remembered for a long time. Led by Randy Singh and Anup as Raj, Bengaluru FC didn't just win, they outclassed Kerala in every department. From the very first whistle, it was control, it was precision, and ruthless finishing. And this was a team with a plan, and they executed it to perfection. And for Amit Rana, this is a morning that will hurt. This is a result that will hurt. His side, so free flowing and attacking all season, simply had no answers today. The intensity was matched, and then probably they were completely overwhelmed. 7 goals, clean sheet, semi final. That's a statement performance. Bengaluru FC might well be on to the finals. There would be the second leg that would be on the 15th of April. We got to wait till that one, but as things stand, end of the full time, Bengaluru FC 7, Kerala Blasters nil. Here's the full-time statistics. Bengaluru FC 65% ball possession, 19 chances, 13 shots on target, 7 of them ending in the back of the net for Kerala Blasters. 35% ball possession, only 6 chances, 2 of them on target, none of them finding the back of the net. For Kerala Blasters, I think this is a learning that will see them probably do better in the second leg. Well then, this one is done and dusted. Full time. Bengaluru FC 7, Kerala Blasters nil. This has been an absolute masterclass performance. I think the
Absolutely
boys. Yeah,
supreme.
yeah. Go ahead,
Absolutely
Suraj.
supreme, isn't it? And we're looking at the man of the match here. Soto Com, smiles on his face. A little sheepish from him, but he can be so proud of his performance. A brace in the first leg of the semi-finals. And there you have it, the man of the match, Soto Com, putting on a brilliant show and his team following suit, being absolutely brilliant from their point of view. A scintillating performance, a brilliant game from Bengaluru's point of view, a collective, but there has to be a player of the match, and that is Mr. Soto Com.
Well, there could have been plenty options. Sertacom, of course, 2 goals, 1 assist. I think he's deserved it. It's been good, especially that first goal, Suraj. I think we've talked about Kerala Blasters and their defensive errors, but in that first goal, that was vital. Beg your pardon, that was Arbash putting the ball in from the corner, and that first goal was absolutely brilliant. He came from behind, towered in, got on front of everyone, scored a header, and that first goal led the stage for Bengaluru.
And you talk about his second, a brilliant ball by Bumnelal Hangshin, put on a plate for him, a dream for any centre forward, finding himself between the two centre halves to find another bullet header. 2 goals for Soto Com. Would be slightly disappointed that he was withdrawn and possibly with an option to score a
For
hat trick
sure.
right towards the end, but he can have no complaints. It's been a perfect display from the two-time champions, Bengaluru, putting on a brilliant show with 7 goals and
And when you
none.
think and when you think about it, the guy that substituted Sertacom Suraj, he got on the end of a score sheet. So for sure he would be disappointed not to get his hat trick. But yeah, I mean the captain, he's done his job. We've talked about the 2 goals, but also what about the assist? I mean Arbash finding Sertacom putting it on a plate for Saras Abilash. That was good as well.
They have been first class from back to finish, from start to finish, phenomenal from their point of view. Mohammad Arbash pulling the strings, absolutely unplayable for most of the 90 minutes. He has been sensational in that number 10 position. But everybody, including the bench, coming on and making an impact. But a word for head coach Amit Rana's side, Kerala Blasters. This is a learning curve, a very harsh learning curve, but they'll have to take these lessons on board and find the improvements in the second leg. While they may not progress into the final, it's critical from their point of view that they go out there and try and win that second leg, forget the scoreline, just to try and give themselves as a club something to cheer about. After an excellent tournament, Kumar, they have been very good. This goal, this performance, this scoreline has really come out of the blue.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have talked in length about Bengaluru, we have praised them, but at the same time, we have got to remember that Kerala Blasters, I mean, they're putting a lot of hard work and a lot of effort to be here. And yes, on the morning, probably in the morning of the semi-finals, not their best performance, not acting as a unit, but you can look. I think there's a bit of example after the game is finished. Those Kerala boys putting in those prints. I wouldn't say that's a punishment, but that's more like, you know what, we were not on par today. We did not do our best, and that's probably to show that, you know what, we are repenting. But I think in the second leg, do you think they can pull a comeback? 7 goals, probably. Do you have probably hopes for them?
It would be difficult. It would be something out of a storybook if they do manage to do so. You never know in football. As we take you through some of the highlights in the second half, we did see Bengaluru score four in the first. It was all about how much appetite they did have to add further punishment, and that was answered effectively and emphatically from Bengaluru's point of view. Mohammad Nisham came out in the second half, tried his very best to try and drag his team forward alongside Sujan, but they didn't have enough time. There's far too much on it. This was a chance for Kerala Blasters. If that goes into the back of the net, it's probably a very different game. But that was all that Bengaluru needed in terms of the incentive to go out there and score more goals. Pranav having to make a couple of saves. The way that Kerala Blasters kept losing the ball in crucial areas was a bane for them. Bengaluru, every chance they got, they were ruthless on that occasion. Nihang Suba coming on and making a real impact, testing the goalkeeper, subs coming on, putting in a really excellent performance, and that was pretty much summing up Kerala Blasters' defense. Jagannath turning into his own net. The attempts kept on coming from Bengaluru's point of view. They were hungry for goals, and they did manage to fill their tummy up as another strike from Rishi Singh from distance. How about this for a cross here? It's put on the money. It is perfect. The crossing from the wing for Suraj Singh to help himself to a goal off the bench would have been a stuff of dreams for him. Would have been disappointed to not start the game, but then did have a real impact towards the end. Bengaluru were not done though. They had the chance to add the seventh, and then, of course, Rakshit Anil smashing the crossbar to possibly make it 8 for Bengaluru Football Club. That's the kind of dominance that we did see from the two-time champions, as Kerala Blasters have to go back in the second half and the second leg and try and improve here.
It's going to be a tough job. It's really going to be a tough job. I mean, even though this is a youth league, but the quality on display is absolutely evident. And to turn around a 7 goal lead, I mean, even if at the first half we saw 4-0, even if Kerala Blasters could have probably kept Bangalore from scoring more goals and then had scored 1 or 2, this game could have been alive. But it's football. We have seen comebacks. We have seen crazy comebacks. I would not completely rule it out because you cannot see the future. You cannot predict the future. There it is, the man of the match.
Waiting
Yes.
for the post-match here. What a game it's been, as the man of the match, Serto with 2 goals in the first leg of the semi-finals. It's a brilliant performance from him. What a game it's been for Bengaluru Football Club and their centre forward with 2 goals, getting the man of the match award. He'll be through the moon, delighted with his performance, not just individually, but as a collective. Congratulations to Bengaluru Football Club. Congratulations to Sotocom for pulling out the man of the match trophy here, as we'll be set for the 4 p.m. kickoff soon after here, Kumar. We've got a massive game. The action is still not done, as Punjab Football Club will take on FC Goa.
Well, that's going to be a massive clash live from Goa. And for all the fans tuning in, Suraj and me will be once again on live stream for Punjab and Goa. Stay tuned. And this game right now is done and dusted. As already my co-commentator predicted, it's going to be Sertacom who has lifted the Player of the Match award. Well, right now, this game done and dusted. And Bengaluru putting in the finishing touches, 7-0. As we leave you with the pictures, my name is Kumar Satyam. Alongside me was Suraj. We are signing off.